Information on the go? Join the news team on Spotlight every weekday, Monday through Friday on your number one station, Super 92.7
Glad to have you back, Lagos. Welcome to Spotlight on Super 92.7 FM. Yes, this is where we dissect trending stories. Stories relating from politics, governance, security, and other trending stories in our country, Nigeria. Well, welcome to Politics Now on Super FM. I am Michael Young. Good morning. Today on Politics Now, I will look at the ABC and the opposition battle ahead of the 2027 election. Well, the vow of leading opposition leaders to present a joint presidential candidate against President Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in the 2027 election is causing a stir in the polity. Nigeria's opposition political parties have officially resolved to set aside their differences and field a single consensus presidential candidate to challenge the ruling APC in the general elections. The decision was dubbed the Ibadan Declaration, which was the central focus of a high-stakes national summit of opposition political parties that was held in Oyo State capital. The opposition parties, which was alleged participated in the summit, included the PDP, the ADC, the PRP, NNPP, NDC, Labour Party, the APP, Accord Party, the APM, the DLA, the AA, the YP, the ADP, and the ZLP. Well, the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Taminu Turaki, SAN, also declared that the move was an existential necessity to rescue Nigeria from the strange hold of the APC. The opposition bloc then made it clear that the primary objective is to prevent the emergence of one-party state, despite what they describe as the APC's maneuvers to position President Tinubu as the sole presidential candidate for the 2027 election. And this coalition vowed to fight back through a unified ticket. After this happened, the presidency says that opposition political parties are standing on a sinking ground. While President Bola Tinubu, Sunday diary presidential spokesman, who reacted to the Ibadan Declaration by the opposition to field one presidential candidate, described the summit as a collection of recycled politicians. Wike, Keyamo, even Shore, Holm has said that that summit is dead on arrival. Well, joining us live to look deeper into this matter is a politician and also right there in Oyo State we have Honorable Oke Rotimi Michael. Honorable, good morning and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here this morning.
With others, factional member of the PDP, also a former SSA to Secondus, will also be joining us on the course of the conversation, while the chairman of ACC will also be joining us on the course of the conversation. Let's begin with Chief Nii Aborishade. The summit happened right there in your state. First, were you part of the Ibadan Declaration, and how did it go? What's your take on it?
Yeah, it went well. It was a fantastic gathering. Gathering of the Titan. of who is who in politics of Nigeria, and it was a good one that the opposition decided to unite to have a common ground of presenting one candidate. That is, if what they agree, if they can fulfill the terms and the obligation, because it's easier said than done. Okay. That's the fact. But if what we have in theory is put into practice, then we can have a one candidate that will be strong, rather than presenting individual candidate from different parties. And our problem, look at the last election. If Obi and Atiku were able to unite, you will see they would have defeated the incumbent president now. But because of division among them, and because the two of them have 11 states, the president also has 11 states. Put the 11 states of the two of them together, that will give us 22 states. And they would have defeated Tinubu at that time. But the lack of unity, the division, the lack of understanding and cohesion between the two of them, of course, politics is about self-interest. Sometimes they all have their decided that enough is enough. What we did last time was the failure, and that's why we have this terrible government now that want to make a change. We don't want to use self-interest. We want every one of us to come together to fight this common enemy of progress in Nigeria.
And what's the common enemy?
If they can put that into, because in Nigeria, I mean, the problem in Nigeria now, we have seen that the incumbent is not able to steer the ship of Nigeria to the right place. So that's what I mean by common enemy. Not the enemy per se, in the research of enemy. Okay. But anything that is anything that's in there, the progress of this country is an enemy, in a way. So they have joined hands, they decided to join hands together to wrestle power out of the APC. And that was the reason for the gathering. It was fantastic. Let me say in theory, but we watch and see if they can still hold the unity together. Because now Atiku wants to be president, Obi wants to be president, Kwankwaso wants to be president, even Seiji himself, the anchor of the summit, also wanted to be president.
And that doesn't stop you saying that everyone in the ADC wants to be president.
It doesn't disturb me. Now, they are all mature men. They said, okay, we want to put our differences aside. We want to put our self-interest aside. We want to rescue Nigeria. So let us agree that we are going to use one candidate as the president. And that's the only way by which they can wrestle power. You see, if they do not allow internal power struggle anymore, there is a chance for them to wrestle power out of the APC. But my fear is this. Will they be able to hold it? Would they be able to hold the unity together in the face of self-interest? This is easier said than done, in my opinion. I watch the observation, I look at it, I look at individual interests as well. I say, can we do it? They said it, they are going to do it, but time will tell. So we are waiting for that time. But if we can do it, if we can unite, if we do not allow internal power struggle to destroy the unity, then the coalition will be in power next election in 2027. And APC should be ready to pack their load from Aso Rock. The coalition will take over all the states through democratic process. And I see it as a revolution in a way. It's a kind of revolution that they can come together, that they can share their personal interest, that they are ready to unite, that they are ready to fight for Nigerian citizens. If this can be done, I'm happy for Nigeria. Nigeria should expect a new government very soon in 2027.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, Chief Nia Birthday. We'll come back to you on other conversation. Let's go to Honorable Okerotimi, who is the chairman of Accord Party in Oyo State. Well, Honorable, it was being said that Accord were also part of the conversation right there in Ibadan. Is that otherwise?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Presenter and the people at home. A very wonderful morning to each and every one of us. Actually, to be truthful, Accord wasn't part of that meeting.
Oh, really?
Accord as a party in Nigeria wasn't part. Though we received, I had to call our national chairman yesterday.
Yeah.
I had a very great conversation with him. He told me, and that is one thing I believe, actually the convener of that meeting sent a mail or sent letter to our national headquarters. But, you know, he now said, and the NWC, they looked through it and saw the caliber of the people that called the meeting, that the meeting was a bit centered to some people convened it and not the general. Let me explain that. And not the generality of the political parties that they mentioned in that coalition. So I can say categorically that Accord wasn't and has never been part of any coalition or of opposition, I mean, before now, or the one that they had in Ibadan 3 days ago.
So, what people are you referring to? Who are the people that it says are being selfish in this?
Okay, let me broaden my point. Like the post said, he was talking about Atiku wanting to be the president, Obi wanting to be the president, Kwankwaso wanting to be the president, and the fourth person, I think he made mention of someone also. Makinde, yes. You know, when we talk about 4 people, they are the same set of people from ADC and PDP. Now, do they know that we have our own presidential candidate too? We have our own presidential candidate. Why is he not on board? Why is he not with them? Like he rightly said, that most of them, what it's still theoretical.
But you said it now that an invitation was sent to your party and he wasn't honored. You said, why is he not on board? But you said an invitation was sent to your party.
Let me tell you, before such a coalition or a summit, there would have been some underground meetings. Meeting together, bring your own point, your opinion. Let's bring them together before we go into the summit to announce anything. They never did that, and that means the people that are convening would have. It's a premeditated summit, and that is what I will say. If you want to do such a thing, you would have called the people together. It would have taken you so many days or weeks to decide this area, this is what we want, this is how to do it. They didn't do that. They just sent a letter and asked people to come for summit. Which summit is that? And there was no agenda towards that summit. How would they honor such an invitation? So the coalition is a failure at start, and that is just it. Now, if they now come back and say the time is already gone, so whatever they are doing is just between ADC and a faction of PDP. So they should just take away the name of Accord from the list of those people that went to Ibadan. That is just the truth.
Well, is this to say that you are in line with the APC, which have described that event as dead on arrival? Is that true? Is that an establishment from the Accord Party?
APC might say the coalition is dead on arrival. When it comes to Accord, which I'm speaking for, our own term and point is they never did what they were supposed to do, and how would they get that result? It is not possible. So it's almost the same thing. That it is something that they ought to have called everyone together before now. We do on the ground. Yoruba will say, there are times we'll sit together in the night and we'll bring our opinions together. So it's a failure already. The whole world have known now that they just did a kangaroo thing, and that is just the truth.
All right, thank you very much. That's a statement coming from the chairman of our core party in Oyo State. We tried to reach out to the national chairman though, but he wasn't able to pick his call. Let's go to the chairman of the African Action Congress right here in Lagos, the chairman of Lagos, Agoyin Kaoni. Mr. Agoyinka, say comrade, good morning. If you can unmute your mic so we can hear you. Kindly unmute your mic, Comrade Ayoyin Kaoni. Good morning and welcome. Okay, while we wait, Comrade, let's listen to what the presidency had to say regarding that move, that decision, and that, I will call it, we'll say meeting by the opposition party, which they dubbed as Ibadan Declaration. Let's hear from the presidency, Sunday Darren.
Dr. Bati, let me say that is the beauty of democracy, that you have the opposition, you have individuals, political leaders, decide on what they want to do. But that does not diminish the fact that there's a government in place that is functional, that has measured outcomes in what it has been doing. It does not take that away. Again, when you look at it, you see quite a number, over 6 presidential wannabes. These are a group of people driven more by ambition. We must draw a line between opposition and competition. Democracy has a standard, and that standard is about competition. And opposition devoid of competition, devoid of organization, devoid
petitions and all. Well, we have Ayoyin Kaoni. I don't know if you can hear us now. Chairman of African Action Congress Lagos. Mr. Comrade Ayoyin, can you hear us now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. Yes, we can hear you now. Let's go ahead. Now, let's hear from you regarding the summit that was held in Ibadan. What's your party saying?
First, I want to quickly give an update that I am the immediate past chairman of the party.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yet still a party leader and still a member.
Oh, okay.
So that the audience can have that information.
All right. Thank you.
Regarding the summit at Ibadan yesterday or the day before, if I'm not mistaken, I will speak both as a politician and also a public affairs analyst. So first state that yes, we saw how the summit went smoothly in Ibadan, Oyo State, because the host is also in support of the major opposition party. Let me put it in that way. That was there. There was no problem or any divide like the convention that ADC did in Abuja, but a particular political party is scared of their own shadows. And why do I call them their shadows? The ADC is more or less like APC Team A, while the APC today is the APC Team B. And APC Team A, who allowed APC Team B to come into power in 2023, are saying that we are tired of Team B, we want Team A to be back. I tell you that if Buhari is alive today, he might be silent on the media like he was when he was president, but he will be silently supporting Atiku, Kwankwaso, and the Erufai and the Malami team that is the Team A today. What am I saying? That these two people or two groups of political parties are in no way any different from themselves. The southern part of the APC have just taken over from the northern part. It's as simple as that. There's no difference in the two of them. But I want to say categorically here to Nigerians that the APC is scared to their teeth right now, concerned, shaking, wasting funds to see how they can kill the tempo or the morale of the ADC. Because if you put 2 and 2 together as a political analyst And for those that saw 2023 election, if these guys truly come together and put all their differences aside, Bola Tinubu will lose. He will lose spectacularly. And you can see that of the result of Peter Obi, Atiku, and Kwankwaso in 2023, even though we know that election was still rigged. But having said that,
Okay.
and I want to ask this question to Nigerians, do you want a change of system or a change of persons? Do you want to remove the ruling class and rule it entirely, or you as Nigerians want to take charge of your country? If you want to make a change of person and you're not tired of this system, then of course go and support the ADC. But if you want to change the system entirely that have put us in this mess, then no Nigerian should be talking about the APC, the ADC, or the Labour. Because these people are the same people that have been ruling us from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. Any of them that came late to the ruling class probably started from 99. They are the same people, and 99 already is almost 30 years ago. So it's the same people, it's the same system, it's the same style, it's the same method of removing subsidy, it is the same method of devaluing our naira, it is the same method of deciding our exchange rate, it's the same method of borrowing, stealing, and doing a few rows and tell you that is what good governance is all about. There's no change that will come from these people.
So the change now is with the AAC. That's what you're saying?
Of course.
How?
But thank you. Now I'm going to explain it in two ways, and the second part will be very confusing to Nigerians, but it is not. It is why we are democratic.
Okay, let me come in immediately before. Let me come in immediately before then. If the AAC, which is being led by Shuare, is actually the best and the solution, so why can't you put it together with those who are also seeking the best, which is the Labour, the ADC, and the likes, the Accord and the likes?
Come again, I didn't hear the last part of the question.
You said, that it's more like a recycled politicians. That's the ADC, the APC, and all of that. That if Nigerians want the best, then you should be looking outside the box. And you are saying that, which means literally that outside the box is the AAC, which is led by Shuare, isn't it?
Yes.
And so now saying that Shuare is the best, that's the African Action Congress, is actually what Nigerians need and all of that. If that it is, what do they bring to the table? What are they going to do differently? And why can't they align with those who are also looking forward to the best?
Yeah, so I think I get the question now. I hope you can still hear me, please.
Sure, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
All right. So now, why can't we? Because that question has been asked so many times, and I'm sure I even wrote something on his wall, I think yesterday. Why can't we align with these people? Because they are not in any way different from Bola Tinubu. We cannot align with them because they all believe on the same system of governance. So aligning with them is basically going back and saying, well, all the ideas we have been presenting since we started these political parties, we throw it to the dustbin. Let's just join the so-called popular and find a way to just grab power so that we'll also be in power. Our intention is not to grab power for the elite again, or for the popular ruling class that have been there. Our intention is to grab power with the people and for the people. We cannot also go and join the people that have stolen from our nation when they were vice president, when they were governors, when they were ministers. We cannot also go and join people that use our rule of law for personal fights, like Malami was a very terrible attorney general in this country. We cannot go back and go and work with those where all sins are forgiven. Let's just grab power so that we also be in power. That is not in any way making us different. We want Nigerians who don't have low self-esteem. We want Nigerians who don't have low self-esteem, want Nigerians who believe that they can take power, want Nigerians who believe that they can get their country working to join the AAC and let's wrestle this power. But you see, our education is flawed, and that's why you see a lot of young people today are satisfied with being PA for an article, for a Peter Obi or a moderator. They don't feel that in their 30s, in their 40s, they can be president. They feel like it has to be one article, one old man that has been contesting before you were born, and have contested more than 6 times. You know, or it has to be a Tinubu that almost all his interview is fumbling and blabbering. You know, or he has to be a Peter Obi that will tell you to go and verify that he cannot even go to an hospital in Anambra.
All right,
he will travel out to go for hospitals. So what we are saying is the policies of the African National Congress are totally different. Our ideology are totally different, and we cannot mix with any of these political parties. In no way can it happen. If Nigeria want a new system to go for fresh ideas, fresh politics, and fresh ideology, and that's what the AAC is presenting.
Let me remind you that the last election, Shoran, that's the AAC, scored 4,211 votes. And that is nowhere, even the Labour Party or the APC or even the PDP. So how do you want to make it to the expectations if AAC has such votes in 2023 and the next election now, 2027, you are not making move? So
I will tell you, for someone that has led a political party for almost 4 years and have monitored the election properly, I will tell you that there is no way, even if the AAC does not campaign, that we will have 4,000 votes. Our members alone are more than that. And there is no way in which we have a free and fair election in this country, and Sowore will not win the election. Why am I saying that? A free and fair election involves when all the candidates are placed on the same table, the same pedestal, to state their policies. In 2020 election, there was no debate, not even one. All the candidates ran away from debates. None of them was confident enough to stay in the same pedestal and defend their ideas. That's one. 2, the 2023 election was rigged beyond rigging. The 2020 election was turned into a tribal war and a religious encounter. The 2023 election was turned into a money buying. And when I mean money buying, all of them, only Labour was buying votes, PDP was buying votes, APC was buying votes. That is in no way a fair election.
Do you have substantial evidence for it? Is this something that you saw? It's something that you witnessed?
Yeah, evidence. That's why I told you I led a political party for almost 4 years. I have evidence. So when I'm speaking, I'm not speaking because I want to speak.
All right,
monitor the election, at least in Lagos, and I connected with all the other people across country. So if there's a free and fair election, when Nigerians can listen to those that want to vote, that they want to vote for, listen to their ideas, there's no way to really lose the election in this country. So the looking at the 4,000 or the 16,000 2019, those were cooked up figures and rigged the election. Of course, there's no way why 4,000 votes in an election process.
All right, thank you. Let's come back to Chief Niyi. Chief Niyi Aborishade, a politician right there in Oyo State, who is also seeking for the number 1 seat in Oyo through the ADC. Well, Chief, as it is, the APC has condemned Governor Makinde regarding the statement of Operation Wete, which is a comment of political violence. We all know the violent protests that took place in Western Nigeria between some political factions. Yes, and the APC has said, well, that it is getting violence regarding that statement. And you have said that, well, the summit was a fantastic one. It was a great one. But we still have some political battles, some individual battles right there in the ADC. And even you, we are still trying to look at how well you can get the tickets that I'm talking about in primary. So what do you think? Making such statements and regarding all of the factors right there in the party, ADC, and even in Oyo State.
Now, let me first say that the statement of His Excellency Governor Seyi Makinde was just an illustration and a stark warning because of the current system, which indicates a one-party state. By the APC, you see, in 1965, there was Operation Wete, because the ruling party then, they are trying to destroy the opposition, particularly the action group. And Yoruba did not take it easy with them. That's what led to Operation Wete, where the opponents will be soaked in petrol and light with fire. So we don't want that system. What Makinde said was not that the Democrats or the opposition is trying to organize anything like Operation Wete, but a stark warning to the APC, who is treading the same route that the ruling party of 1965 was treading. We have never experienced this kind of politics that we are experiencing before in the history of Nigeria. It is the worst, where the president was so afraid that he was trying to bring every opposition to his party. But there are some few people who still stand their ground, who confirm that with what we are saying, we want to form a credible alternative. We should unite. We should come together. We should resist the oppression of Nigeria. That's what Makinde was. That's what he meant by warning them not to tread the same route that led to Operation Wete. Because if they do not allow opposition in Nigeria, if they try to destroy every opposition in Nigeria by not allowing them to take part in election, the people may resist them. So they should even commend him for reminding them that. But the beauty of democracy is we have to you quote people out of context.
So why does the ADC why does the ADC want Amupitan out?
Because Amupitan himself so biased already. Now, for example, look at the way he interpreted the judgment of the Court of Appeal. He should have sought declaration of the interpretation from the court instead of him taking a decision on his own by removing the name of the leaders of our party from the register. He delisted them by himself. The court has never ruled that they should be delisted. The status quo antebellum, what was meant that the situation before the crisis, the situation before the war. So David Mark was there before the crisis, before the initiation of the aggression by Gumbe in the court. So why did he choose that what was convenient for him and not the real interpretation of the court? So that's why they say when we look at this man is already taking side. He's already doing the bidding of the president. And so they said, I was among those who asked him to resign, that he cannot conduct a free and fair election. And what we want in Nigeria is a free and fair election. A man that shows where he's leaning already. A man that should remain unbiased umpire to conduct a free and fair. He has shown that he can never be. So what is he doing there? He should go. And somebody who is capable, somebody who will be neutral, should be chosen to lead the highest something in Nigeria. Because INEC is like a referee in the football field. He should not take side. If a referee decides to take side, you will see him awarding penalty to the other team that he is taking side with. And that's what Amupitan is doing. If you see that kind of referee, then you cannot play fair. You will be awarding free kick against the opponent. You will be awarding everything just to support the team that he wants to win. So we don't want that in Nigeria. We don't want a situation where we have the leader of INEC changing the moving the goalposts in the middle of the game. We don't want that. We want someone that is neutral. We want someone that is fair, that will not take side. That is exactly why we are asking for him to resign, or he should be removed. The way he's going about things that he's doing, his interpretation of the Court of Appeal is unfair. Is bad. He shouldn't have done that. If it's not clear of anything, let him go to court and ask, is this what it meant or not? So, but what he did was to throw our party into confusion. But unfortunately for him, the party is still watching stronger every day, despite the uncertainty. This uncertainty in the situation of our party now, the people are still coming every day. And that's why they come together, come what may. We are going to unite. We have seen the common enemy. We know what is going on in Nigeria, but we will not allow this thing to continue. All of us must come together and fight this battle democratically, not by arms, not by guns, but with democracy. So that's what the reason for the summit. And hopefully, we are waiting for the decision of the Supreme Court this week. You see, the latest primary must be by 30th of May. And yet, we are still uncertain. You can see the situation that the government has put Nigeria. The leader or the leading party in Nigeria is not certain. PDP has been destroyed. ADC is having problem, courtesy of the president and the APC-led government. So that is the reason for the summit. If we cannot achieve that thing, perhaps there's going to be another party that we will move into.
All right, thank you very much. Well, it's time for us to turn them on to Nigerians. Big part of the conversation right here on Super 92.7 FM. Yes, you can call and let's talk. And the numbers to call 0802-502-7711. 0802-502-7711. Or call 0802-978-8003. 0802-978-8003. Who do we have there? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Augustine.
All right, Augustine from where?
From Jibo.
All right, Augustine from Jibo. Let's hear your point.
Okay, my point is this. What they meet back in that call is a good one. It's a call for wake up. The ruling parties have pushed us to the wall, so we have to react for we to wake up, to move forward. We are hungry here. Come to Jibo, we're sleeping. People are hungry. We are dying. So we have to fight for it. And we'll commend him. Anybody that I said as a kind did wrong is a bad person. In other hand, what this party man is saying is right. All of them are worse. Atiku, Obi, all of them are the same. If people can join hand and join Shore to move this country forward, I will be happy. I'm from Enugu, and I know what happened in 2023 when we rejected urban or structure. We'll fight for it, and we'll push some people from Labour Party to the House of Rep and Senate. But today all of them have joined the ruling class. They have left us. So if Shawore can sit up and come down people, and we are ready to support him. We are ready to work with him. Because we have seen him never attend any condition. If they try it, they will remove Adeleke. So that is the situation. Concerning P2P and all these other people that are, it is true, they are test-minded, all those people, test-centered, they're dragging this position. Not that P2P is the only person that's qualified to handle it because number one. They decide the only person that's qualified to handle it because number one. They decide need to complete their 8 years. Yes, I think it doesn't have to come into the picture. They are 8 years. Yes, I think it doesn't have to come into the picture. Someone don't want to be vice to Obi, and that is the situation. So we are fighting and giving to Obi that immediately to Obi, and that is the situation. So we are fighting and giving to Obi that immediately to Obi leave NDC now. There will be peace in NDC. Obi should go to NDC. Because it's very clear, decent. You should go to this party. You are getting new opportunities. Say, come and go down. That is the best thing Obi should do because they want to set people off. When they see that the window has closed now to resign from ADC and enter another new political party, that is when you see ADC will show their blue color to people.
All right.
So we're not telling that they are not telling that with his consensus candidate, it is Atiku. ADC is all about Atiku. That is the situation.
All right,
so
ADC.
Because all of them agree that they want presidential candidate. So you should go there and all of them will support this opinion.
God bless you too. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Enyang.
All right, good morning.
Yeah, this is Ebu School I'm calling from Ojo.
Ebube, from Ojo. Let's hear you.
Yes, the person I was saying about
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, how many votes did they get in the last election? It is from the vote that you know how, if Nigeria wants to or Nigeria don't want to. It is not to. It is a free hand.
Yeah, well, yeah, so that the election was not free and fair. That's why.
But no matter how it is, people has no culture, nothing, even pulling nothing, no office, nothing. He was planted. He was planted. What people are saying, I do go to our members go to when people are deciding people need to from the day. If you know the day, it's the year that the pioneer of the problem of all the common office.
You have 10 seconds more, so we can take other calls. 10 seconds more, please.
So it is the problem of the day too. Everyone can say that so he didn't do anything. I'm talking about because Nigeria themselves voted for him. 2020. Almost 20.
All right, thank you.
Nothing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's the name? Where are you calling us from? This is Spotlight.
By the name.
Call again? Humphrey. Okay, Humphrey, where are you calling us from?
From Igondo.
Humphrey from Igondo. You have just 60 seconds, please.
Okay, thank you.
The third caller now was referring to Showore. Abi, do you remember when Gadiba was there? When he closed his party, the total vote that was counted for him, I think, was about 7 or 8. Is Showore popular than Gadiba?
So not as popular as Gadiba.
Alright, so where are you heading to? We have just 60 seconds. So let's land.
Thank you.
You see this problem? It's power. So we should know how and the way we follow them. The one that, one Satan is better than the other. They are all one. All these politicians. So that's it.
Alright, thank you very much. That's all politicians are all one. Okay, 0705 6900 927. That's the number 0802 978 8003. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
This is Demola from Ikoton.
Alright, Demola from Ikoton. 60 seconds, please.
Yes.
All right. I want to speak about the AAC guy. See, I don't know. They are trying to play us because let me tell you one thing. Yes, God will not come back to fight for us. He's going to use people on ground. If Showore is the best, with everything he has been doing, people supposed to follow on this. I don't know before, but the anti-banking was playing even in the area of information. So to me, you can tell you can see the second man, the way he was answering the question clearly. But look at the Showore guy. He was speaking article, OB, everybody that is safe. Why Showore is the chairman of this party? Why Showore is only candidate since ANC has been founded? Why Showore is only the head of everything about this party? To show that if Showore become president of this nation, it will be worse than Tinubu. I can bet it with you. Mark my word. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, the number is 0802 0802 502 7711. 0802 502 7711. Or you can drop a message on WhatsApp. Yes, you can drop a message on WhatsApp or on the 0705 6900 927. Go to WhatsApp and drop a message 0705 6900 927. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. What's the name? Where are you calling us from?
My name is Thomas, calling from Victoria Island.
All right, Thomas from Victoria Island. 1 minute,
yes.
60 seconds, please.
When someone is saying that all politicians are defensive, if all politicians are defensive, should we just we should just allow Tinubu to continue the power because we cannot trust anybody in Nigeria. We are always doing more position. Can you tell me that Peter Obi is spending the example of polity? There are so many of them. Can you tell me that Tinubu that we have today is better than Jonathan or is better than the one of the idea? So sometimes when we attend our politicians and say, so should we bring new politicians? Or should we bring all the Jesus Christ to come and lead Nigeria? Sometimes I don't just understand. It's like we Nigeria is not the kind of government we have because we are not even doing that to ourselves. There are some days we go to churches on Monday, on Sunday, on Friday, we sing people don't go to mosques. And the same Nigerians that you lead them, when you get issue with them at the office, how do they treat you? Then we are always looking at the leaders. When we say we have our own fault. So sometimes they go to stand and for me, I feel like we are not really ready for change. Because nobody is all of them are accepted. So all of them are accepted, but they will come, but you know, they come to join the comment. Very simple. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Well, let's go back to our guest quickly. We still have the chairman of the Accord Party, Oyo State, Honorable Rotimi Michael. Well, we'll come back to the phone lines. Okay, Honorable Rotimi, I don't know if you're there, so we can. Honorable Rotimi Michael, can you hear us, please?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm here.
All right. Let me put it to you: is the Accord Party in line or aligning with the APC? Well, it seems to be like there is a consensus, and there is a kind of an agreement between the Accord Party and the APC. And maybe that's why your party was not present in Ibadan.
Let me be clear with you.
Okay.
Now, firstly, I want to react before I go back to your question to what Comrade Ayolinka said about AAC. You made mention of something that is called 4,000 plus during the last election. And one thing I would like to say about Sowore or his party is a tree can never make a forest. Like he is saying he's not ready to align, he's not ready to align with it. If we continue to do this same thing, we will not get a good result. Like he's rightly said that most of the politicians are the same. Now that means Sowore is not a politician for saying that. Now, let's assume he's a technocrat. Why can't he organize or align with other technocrats to move our country forward? He will just be playing to the gallery, and that is the mistake he has been making. Now, let's go back to APC and Accord.
Okay.
I can say categorically that we don't have any bond with APC. Accord is different from APC. No matter what you see, maybe you see a poster or whatever, it is not from the neck body of our party. It's just when you talk about state election, it's a state thing. It's a state thing. But when we want to talk about the national election, whereby we will vote for the president, then we have our own president at
But the governor is sticking. But the governor is sticking the box for the president.
Listen to me. Okay. I just explained to you.
Okay.
National politics is different from state politics.
Okay.
So let me just put it this way. It might be a kind of a campaign strategy that it thinks that will make people, to come to him to win the hearts of some believers of the Mr. President.
So
it's a strategy that he is using.
So
it's different from national politics.
An Accord governor. An Accord Party governor,
yes,
ticking the box for an APC president is a strategy.
We are all here to win election.
No, I'm putting it to you. I mean, you're calling it a strategy, right?
That is just it. Because at the NEC meeting, I'm just hearing this here today. At the NEC meeting, we never made mention. Our home president came. We had our own. It's something that I don't know. So if you want to say it's happening that way, it's a state thing. You can do whatever you want to do in your state to gain or to garner support in your state. So far, you are not working against the policy, the strategy, the vision and mission of the party.
You know that your presidential candidate is still in court. In Mumole.
In court for what, sir?
Oh, you're not aware that there were issues regarding the ownership of the party.
Forget about Inumole. Inumole is a nobody in accord. That is one thing I want to tell people. He's a nobody.
Okay.
He's a nobody in accord.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Yeah, let's not go there. We're not talking about accord and the controversies, all of that. We're looking at the convention, or we'll say the summit that happened in Ibadan, where accord had said we are not part of it. And even the AAC has said, well, they're not part of it. And they said, oh, Shore is the best out of the rest and all of that. But quickly, while we wrap it up right here, one person has talked regarding the convention, regarding the summit, regarding politicians, and all of these actors ahead of the 2027 election. Let's listen to this quickly, and then we'll come back and talk more.
Only political party that can wrestle power away from Tinubu and APC is ADC. If it is true that you are the real Jagaban, why are you scared of the opposition? You are called Jagaban. Jagaban is somebody that is above everybody. INEC belong to you. Army belong to you. CBN belong to you. City boys belong to you. City girls belong to you. You have 32 governors. Or let's suppose the 36 governors. The wireless OT is working for him. Almost all the governors are working for him. You have hold on. I don't need any confirmation, please. We have gone beyond this stage of pretending on TV and.
So you are saying that OT is working for Tinubu?
OT knows OT is working for Tinubu. All these governors are working for you. Why are you scared of ABC? Jagaban. This Jagaban, he knows how to run with it, snatch it, grab it.
Well, that's coming from Barrister Daniel Drew right there, saying that, well, all of this ahead of the 2027 elections is really a tough one, and that the only party who can do this is the ADC, and if it's the ADC who can do this, then the Accord said they are not part of it, the AAC said they are not part of it, even some factional wiki, faction of the PDP says this is dead on arrival. Last, let me come to you, Ayoyinka. If some people are saying that the ADC is the only way, when are you looking forward to having the AAC joining the other coalition? We just have 10 seconds. We're out of time already.
So we cannot join such coalition because our purpose is not to grab power, snatch it, and run away with it.
All right, thank
That's
you.
That's exactly what ADC want to do, like what Tinubu did.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. We have to go now.
We need the people, and it's the people that we are working with. That's all. When the people are ready, they take their country back. Even tomorrow, they can take it.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. Chairman, African Action Congress, Comrade Ayoyinka Oni, the former chairman, African Action Congress. Thank you very much for your time on the program. And also, Chairman, Core Party in Oyo State, Honorable Oke Rotimi Michael. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for your time on the program. Spotlight of Super FM.
Thank you so much.
Well, the Lagos, that's how much we can take right here on Spotlight on Super 92.7 FM. My name is Michael and Inyang. God bless Nigeria.
We don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk. Switch to the side of life here on 92.7 Super FM.
More than traffic, late night gist. One family shouting to Super 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family.
He came from the East with his unique style and creativity. He is funny and he is spontaneous. He gave us only Little Lagos 1 and 2. Now he is back with Funny Man from the East. Talk Empire presents Owevi live in Lagos. One family man from the East. Coming back with Owevi live. 92.7 Super FM. Albino Brothers, MC Downfall, Akbari.com. Music by Nigerian superstars. Date this Sunday, May 2026. Venue, Econ Dome, Sweets Lagos. Time 6 p.m. Red Carpet and Showtime 7 p.m. Gate fee regular 5K, VIP 30K. Gold table 3 million naira. One table 5 million naira. Seats on the table 300K and 500K. 92.7 Table tickets and sponsorship. Please call 0703 309 9740. Tickets are available online at This event is proudly sponsored by Solar. Pocket by Larry McWilliams and produced by your Niger media partner, Super FM. Having conquered the South with laughter, is set to unleash more laughter in Lagos. Sandberg Empire proudly presents MC Casino, 40 by Nature, live in Lagos. The Chronicles of a Laboon Ball. Also performing Iron Family, Verdons, Destalker, Acapella, Mr. Paul, Amari, NNPP, Sarkideria, Wellmouth, Promises, MOP, and lots more. Musical performances by Knife and Hammerfall. Also featuring Voltage of High. And elusive still is DJ Dapila. Happening live on Sunday, May 10th. Venue, Eco Hotels and Suites. Showtime, 6 p.m. Ticket policy, regular 10K, VIP 25K. Gold single, 2 million naira. And Platinum single, 3 million naira. Get your tickets online at areatickets.com. For participation and partnership, please call 0814-760-3678. Headline sponsor is Royal Estate. Supported by Vista Beach, MC Casino, 40 by Nature, live in Lagos. Is packaged by Larry McWee Events and produced by Embrace Events. Media partner, Super FM.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
Ready to wake up in the morning with a blend of the latest news, fun conversations, and a dash of entertainment.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Start your day with our traffic update, keeping you ahead of the commute.
One family,
for those traffic jams and get to where you need to be fast.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family,
would you rather coffee at 7 a.m.? It's real news.
One family,
giving you all the latest stories, accuracy.
92.7 Super FM.
Pages has got you covered. Don't miss the spotlight where we bring you the latest topical issues and you have your say.
One family.
After that, get ready for some serious fun. With the Big Breakfast Show, your chance to pay and win cool stars. We're not done yet. Step into the park from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. There's a hot period of delicious things like
92.7 Super FM.
Family matters, dear men, tech spaces, debate.
One family.
It's all that and more. The Super Breakfast Show. Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. Let's make breakfast super again.
92.7 FM.
One family. 92.7 Super FM.
One family.
That's my auntie. People I love you to bits and pieces.
I look at him as
One family.
like he was
I wonder what they
92.7 Super FM.
He's a grumpy
One
guy.
family, one radio.
calm, older brother.
I know him to be very soft, but he's the only
One family.
That does not want to be disturbed.
One radio.
his emotions are everywhere. He control. I'm in charge of my emotion. He's in line. He will always be in charge of his emotions.
One family. 92.7 Super FM.
Like football,
One
like to
family,
go out, like to
one
meet new
radio.
people. And I'm with you on the sports bulletins every weekday on
One family.
2.7.
He's never going to borrow sugar.
92.7 Super FM.
Your
We
one
think the
family,
C's are
one
there
radio.
to play football with ladies' hearts. And score lots of goals and goals.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
You know
One
what?
family, one
This
radio.
is super.
One family. One radio.
Broadcasting
92.7 Super FM.
24/7.
One family, one
92.7
radio.
FM.
Super 92.7.
Start your day on the right foot.
One family.
It's the Super Breakfast Show.
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family,
Clock into
one
your
radio.
one family, one radio station, Super 92.7 FM.
One family.
Super Friday.
One radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio.
Yes, Benson, Sherry Vibes, Kiss Daniel, Guagualada on Super 92.7, your one family, one radio. You know, I saw a news story sometime last week, I think it was Thursday or Friday, about Fat Joe saying that he dissed Buju, whose name was Buju before he changed it to Benson. He said, how I dissed fake Buju into changing it to Benson. And he says he actually did this Afrobeat singer and into changing his name. And you know how he's very, the shoulder pads are a little higher.
92.7 Super FM.
Because I know that in 2022, Buju changed his name to Benson. Everyone was wondering, why didn't you use it? Why did you not use Buju? I mean, he didn't use it as actor, but that he owns that name, Buju. And Buju now carried his accusation and started using the name. He has to change it. Immediately, but guess what? Buju's coming and say, no, that wasn't what happened. Blah, 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 blah. See it. Now we'll talk first and
one family.
Now we'll talk first time we didn't hear, but that's a really bad thing, right? Because some people are like that. They come out to say something and they're like, no, okay, that should be it, but you have to listen to
one family.
So we didn't come out to say something about it. He was like, educate yourself, blah, blah, blah. And
one family,
because of anything, you know, now they got to, he has to defend himself, he has to defend the culture. He has to defend the culture. He says that he says not take the accusation lightly. I mean, he deleted a post on X. He accused Fat Joe of harboring hate in his heart and spreading misinformation about African artists. He also urged the US to educate himself. Why did you not delete the post?
Super 92.7
You say
FM.
I don't like it now. Someone said that you use it, they should change it. You not change it. This is not to say, actually made you change it. You not post it. You not delete it.
Super 92.7
Wait.
FM.
Well, it is Super 92.7. Welcome to the Big Breakfast Game Show.
One family, one radio. Super 92.7.
Well, yeah, Afrobeat to the world. He's doing great music. We're listening to it and we're vibing.
One radio,
of course. Please,
92.7 Super FM.
Your one
I
family,
want to talk more about music,
radio,
but I'll do that on
Super
Wednesday.
92.7.
Because you know we have Music Wednesday, yeah. But right now, we are going to detect the sound of the person's voice on the Big Breakfast Game Show. I will be playing an audio for you. All I need you to do is listen. Tell me who this person is.
One family.
And you can tell me who they are,
I will send airtime across to you.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family.
So this is a very
radio,
easy one,
Super
by the way.
92.7
Very easy.
FM.
Okay, this is the one we are trying to detect today on the Big Breakfast Game Show.
92.7 Super FM.
I responded to the question. What is report? What does report mean? They asked about the person, and I was thinking about the knowledge and the interaction I had.
And that's it. Who do you think that is? Call me right about now. The number to call is 080500920. Or you can reach me on WhatsApp 0705690097. Guess what? Now you can call the WhatsApp number as the number call. Yes. We're not coming to WhatsApp on that number, so you can call it normally now. Yeah, we have to do some quick changes because a lot of people were saying, no, I'm going to reach your landline, I have to reach your WhatsApp first, and they were talking to you know what? Let them call with the WhatsApp number as well. So yes, you can call me by these numbers 0805-09-20927 or 0802-502-7711 or 0802-978-8003 or 0705-690-0027. Hello, good morning.
Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7.
Marianne calling from where? Lagos Island. Hi Marianne, it's good to have you on the phone this morning. Okay, Marianne, talk to me. Who do you think that is?
One radio, Super 92.7.
The voice is Kate. Marianne, you not called for my show before.
92.7
Because you hear the voice, I know this voice. You can't call us in a kitchen, shall we?
92.7 FM.
Okay, Marianne, what's the last 3 digits of your phone number?
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7.
7809. Okay. That's how they started. Everybody's not educated. At the end of the day, when I tell you the best, you're going to be not educated.
One radio.
Hello, good morning.
You have to give this
One family.
Who do you think you are?
One radio.
Oh, this week, I'm not even joking with you. This week, I go ahead bought you this week.
One family.
I am Yobuchi. How are you? K Venture.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7.
Come on, big guy. Even though I'm a big people, I will give one person on WhatsApp and give one person on WhatsApp. Hello, good morning.
Your one family, one radio.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Super 92.7.
Hello, good morning.
One family.
Hi, good morning. What are you calling from?
92.7 Super FM.
Hi, Nonso. Okay, Nonso, talk to me. Who do you think that is?
92.7
One family.
I don't understand. Okay, attention. Okay, thank you so much for calling in. Alright, going over to WhatsApp. Killing for team messages.
One family.
What are you saying on WhatsApp? Okay,
92.7 Super
Victor from that is the voice of Kate Henshaw from Victor. Someone's message. This is Kate Henshaw. Henshaw. H-U-R. Okay, Kate Henshaw, Ima from Lagos. That's Kate Henshaw, Ben from Surrey. Have people been enjoying the game today?
One family.
Okay. Alright, no problem. Good morning, Mr. Guys. That's Kate Henshaw.
92.7 Super FM.
Good morning, this is NCG, says Kate Henshaw. Jimmy from Festac say the voice is Kate Henshaw. This one Amiga Wufo, that's the voice of legendary Auntie Kate Henshaw. Bobby from Kano. It says, how is two people on your
radio? Super 92.7.
That is Kate Henshaw. How is it two people on your My message entered first.
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Yeah, oh my God. It says, can I say it's Kate Henshaw? As everybody they call Kate Henshaw. I didn't know. You can say it. You can say it. Wow.
92.7 Super FM.
Kate Henshaw, Street 80.
One radio.
Auntie Kate is trending today. Good morning. How you doing? I think you said Kate Henshaw. Okay.
92.7 Super FM.
You know what I want
one
to
family,
do now?
one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
There's an assignment for everybody who is telling me Kate Henshaw. An assignment. And I'm going to give you the assignment. And you must do the assignments. If not, wahala today. Or 080509200927. 080509200927. That is the number to call, or you can reach me on 070569000927. I see that a call is coming through. Hello, good morning.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family.
Hi, good morning. What's your name and where you calling me from?
92.7 FM.
One family.
What did you say?
92.7
Peace
Super
from
FM.
Hi,
One family.
Peace. How are you?
Radio Super 92.7.
I'm very well, thank you. Okay, Peace, talk to me. Who do you think that is?
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family. One radio.
Okay. The music, heal your body, heal your soul, heal your spirit. Oh, Maui, okay. Alright, that's a different answer. I like that answer.
Your one family.
Someone said, oh yeah, it's been by the way. Wait, what's your name? CG Global says, can I say potential? Everybody they call potential. Oh yeah, it's been by the way. Dr. Kuna say her voice is too distinct, too easy to Dr. Kuna. And it's shock on Good morning, Goddess. I sent my message before the call by 9:40 a.m.
Super 92.7 FM.
080509200927. That is the number to call, and this is the voice we are trying to detect this morning. Whose voice is
One family.
I didn't report anybody. I responded to the question.
92.7
What is
Super
report?
FM.
What does report mean? They asked about the person, and I was speaking about the knowledge and the interaction I had.
One family.
One
radio.
So who
92.7 Super FM.
One family, one
let me
radio.
think. Hello, good morning.
Super 92.7 FM.
Hi, good morning. Who are you love now? What's your name?
92.7 Super FM.
Sweetie.
Your one
Hi,
family,
Sweetie.
one
Sweetie.
radio.
You don't call for WhatsApp. I don't pitch it. I don't know. Hi, Sweetie. Shit, you go
92.7 Super FM.
You go allow me look the WhatsApp text where they don't send me face. Then I won't be time. And you don't even know this cake picture. Oh my god, Mama Kate has got a Thursday. Please, everyone still that she's trending. She's trending. Thank you so much for calling, Sweet EXP. Hello, good morning. We'll see you today. Alright, 080509200927 or 0705690009.
One family.
Quite a few are said to be here, so it's always what everybody know you want.
Super FM.
And someone said it was
one
radio.
One. Super 92.7.
Well, you still have time. I wanna pay attention, be that song.
92.7 Super
Why are you
FM.
like this? You're global, but
One radio.
are you from the streets? What's your actual name?
One family.
What's your actual name? I don't want to see.
One radio.
Hello, good morning.
92.7
Hi,
Super
good
FM.
morning.
One family, one radio. Super 92.7
Hey,
FM.
what's your name? You look like
One radio.
Chichi. Okay, Chichi. No, African Kiki. So I see you later. Come on, be going. All right, 0805092092. Grace from all the people who just say it's shop. All the way from
92.7 Super
Abuja.
FM.
It said, I see my Atarodo, that voice is too distinct now. It is Kate Sharp. Okay. Please don't have okay, I see. So nobody wants to
92.7
tell
Super
me.
FM.
Your one family,
CG Global is
one
cracking me
radio.
up this
Super
morning.
92.7
Someone says,
FM.
it's Funky Akindele. Find out. Hello, good morning.
92.7
What's your
Super
name? Where are you
FM.
calling me from?
One family, one radio.
I don't understand.
92.7.
Come on, come on, get over here. Come on, get up. Carry your head and go away. From Vivian
92.7
Love.
Super
Good
FM.
morning,
Your one
Vivian
family,
Love. The
one
voice
radio.
is Kate
Super
Henshaw.
92.7
Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Good morning, my dear sister. My dear sister.
92.7
Good morning,
Super FM.
Vivian Love.
Your one
Someone that have respect that is greeting me. Or you should just call and say, hello, good morning. Hi, good morning.
One radio.
Hi,
92.7 Super FM.
Lake.
Your one family,
How are you?
one radio.
Good morning.
Super 92.7
You're not fine.
FM.
92.7 Super FM.
Lekon, did you send a message? That's why I always say send a message on
One family. One radio. 92.7
What's the last 3 digits of your phone number, Lekon? Because if I've seen it, then I sent it. If I told you I saw it, then I sent it.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
For a
Your
second,
one family,
686.
one radio, Super 92.7.
I told you that I had sent it, right?
One family.
Did I tell you that I had sent it to the
92.7 Super
appropriate
FM.
channel
One
to send your
family,
airtime to you?
one radio, Super 92.7.
No, I'm asking, when you sent it, I confirmed that I've seen it, right?
One
You
radio.
sent it via text.
92.7
You
Super
called me
FM.
back. Then I sent
One
it. Then I sent
family,
it. Then I
one
sent
radio,
it. WhatsApp?
Super 92.7 FM.
Then I sent it. I sent it. Because I would not say, oh, I've seen it and I sent it. Because I remember calling your call that day and you were quite insistent that you had sent it, but you didn't send it. And when you sent it, I told you I had seen it and I sent it. We're not we're family here. It's
92.7 Super FM.
Send a follow-up message right now. Let me see your
One
message.
radio,
Let me
Super
see your message
92.7
now as I'm talking to you.
One family.
Because I'm checking for your name right here and I cannot see anything.
92.7 Super FM.
Okay?
Your one
Alright,
family,
thank you
one
so
radio,
much. Well,
Super
it's
92.7
time.
One family.
Let's find out who this is. But I see have some messages on WhatsApp.
92.7
It says,
Super
I want
FM.
Friday Lambert games.
one radio,
Lambert, I will tell
Super
Mr. Lambert to come and give you your airtime more. This voice is unique, I've confirmed. If it's not her, then it will be nice to know whose voice
92.7
that is,
Super
right?
FM.
Your one family,
okay,
one
that's
radio,
that's interesting.
Super 92.7.
Okay, now it's time for us to find out who's voice.
92.7
Let
Super
me
FM.
play the audio
one
one
family,
more
one
time
radio,
before we wrap
Super
things up on the
92.7
show. Okay?
FM.
Report anybody. I responded to the question. What is report? What does report mean? They asked about the
Super
person, and I was
Your
speaking
one
about
family,
the knowledge
one
and the
radio,
interaction I had.
Super 92.7
Okay. Alright, now we have to roll the drums. We have to
92.7
roll
Super
the
FM.
Your one
drums.
family,
If
one
you're ready,
radio,
I'm
Super
ready.
92.7
Okay.
One family.
Well, the person whose voice we'll be trying to detect is none other than
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio.
Kate Henshaw. Yes, it's Kate Henshaw.
One radio.
You see, it takes to have a distinct voice.
Super FM.
Everyone just knew it was Kate Henshaw. It was her or nobody. Mama Kate. I want to tell you something about Mama Kate. She is such an old song.
One radio.
I call her Mama Kate because
92.7 Super FM.
Your one
she's such an
family,
awesome person.
one radio,
And
Super
she is such,
92.7
I would say she's someone that pushes
One
me
family.
to be better. I remember when I first started losing weight, I went to her, I think I went down to
one
her,
family,
I
one
think I went
radio, Super
to
92.7
Instagram. And I sent her a message. This is my message to her on Instagram. And I go, it hasn't been easy, but every time I go to relent, I think of you. It's been 3 weeks now, and truthfully I'm enjoying it. And I'm going to realization that the pain is just for the moment. Exercise is more mental than physical. Thank you for inspiring me. I cannot wait to show you my family. And she said, well done. And then 20th of January, I told her, good afternoon, Mommy Kate, I'm doing it. It's not been easy, but I'm doing it. It's been 3 months down the line, and I'm in awe of how I feel like I'm Thank you, Mama. And then I sent her, and she's like, well done, you should be proud. I told her I did it. I trusted you doing amazing good evening. I sent her a message of my picture. She was like, keep on! Oh my god, this is amazing! She now mentioned me on her story and said, this baby girl has been at it since for 6 months and she is doing it. And yes, Kate Henshaw is the woman we are checking her voice today. You know what I want to do now? I want to send you people on the message. Me and I'm over it, so I'm chatting with her right now on WhatsApp, on Instagram. I want to get her today's woman. Who would like to listen to Kate Henshaw speak of today's woman? I would love it so much. So I'm just throwing out the cat in the net out there. Please go to her and say, admitted or tag me and say, Kate Henshaw, admitted Goddess. Admitted Goddess. Mama, we want to have you on Super FM Lagos. That's all I want you to say. We want to have you on Today's Woman on Super FM Lagos or at Super FM Lagos. We want to have you on Today's Woman at Super FM Lagos. Then tag me and tag her. What post will you do it under?
Super 92.7 FM.
Do it on that Hamnos Receptors. Hamnos Receptors.
92.7 Super
And Sister
FM.
Goddess, Mama Ketencho, we want to have you on Today's Woman. And I'm going to do my best to try to get her on here. Because she's
One family.
One
radio.
And somebody reminded me of a video today and it was so hilarious. But I don't do that anymore, do I? What do you don't do? I don't do it anymore.
One family.
You want me to do it? What?
One radio.
You want me to do it? Don't try me.
92.7 Super FM.
Don't try me.
One family, one radio.
So I said, I'd like to invite you on my radio show for Today's Woman. She says, good morning. Kindly contact my manager and tell me the manager's number. So, let's show it. She's on the shirt. S-H-U-R. It's Kate. I'll send you something that you can
one family.
Yeah. So, I was just thinking about it. So, you see. Oh, it's now the day that I'm not going to do it. But God is worship.
92.7
I've always wanted to talk to her about she's amazing. She pushed me through my entire journey. Like, every single time I sent her a message, my number
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One family.
Hello, good morning.
92.7 Super FM.
Good morning, man. So I wanted to ask if you are still in Lagos.
One family.
You don't in Lagos now.
92.
So what are you doing this evening?
One radio. 92.7
What are you
Super
doing this
FM.
evening, man?
Your one family, one
Do you
radio.
have anything you're doing? I'd like to pay you a visit. You don't?
One
Oh,
family.
that's awesome. So,
One radio.
I'm on the island right now, and I want to like book
One
a
family,
restaurant for us to just sit and eat. Is that possible?
FM.
One family.
This means
One radio.
My
92.7
name
Super
is
FM.
Elizabeth.
One family, one radio. Super 92.7.
oh, sorry. Elizabeth, can I call you back after
One
the show?
family.
I'm just about to go on my TV show.
Elizabeth, wait, before you go. So my name is Gifted Goddess,
One
and I work on radio with Shama BDB. Lala.
One family.
Happy birthday, girl!
92.7 Super FM.
I was just
One
like,
family, one radio.
Confusion catch you.
I thought that, okay,
One family.
it can be high, might not be.
Happy birthday, sweetie. I know you're going on air. Right now. We love you. We want to wish you a happy birthday and long life and prosperity.
Thank you so much,
Happy birthday, Lolo. Love you. I'll chat to you later, my love.
92.7 Super
Have a
FM.
great show, okay?
One
Wow.
radio. 92.7.
She's going to air in the next 2 minutes. I see. TV. Yeah, so it's Amoxinde's birthday, aka Lolo, one of Africa.
One radio.
The only one. So it's her birthday today. So go on social media, you send her a big shout out, send her some love.
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Why? This any Monday morning.
It's not me.
Nah, on Monday, somebody wants to sing a song and back. No, we are going to Ebby. Ebbo Lalo. No,
92.7 Super
Where you
FM.
all Larry?
Your one family.
We make you all on Friday. We can't be all Larry. We're Paul. No, yeah, go. There are two kinds of people in this world. There are two.
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
People in this
One
world.
family, one radio.
Super
Super
FM.
92.7.
Those who have never tried it.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
One family,
But so
one radio.
no.
One family. One radio.
So who was?
92.7 Super FM.
No, I didn't. So I think for the winners. What are yours? Oh, I think for the winners. Ask Marianne and.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
One family, one radio. Super 92.7.
One family.
Your guy coming today, team, that guy.
One family,
No, they didn't give me any more details. Just let me rest. Let me rest. But I still don't know what we want to do about that.
One family. One radio.
But you did not choose it. I was expecting for him to talk and get me. The thing is, I hope he's not coming today. Let's see if he's not coming today. He can't come today because I tried to tell him. He's coming as a president because I think he needs to come. So he didn't even tell me that he came. Because I thought that after he saw this, he's like, okay, since he's not today, let's see what it is. Let's see if
One family.
and as we play with the guy,
One radio.
two guys,
Super FM.
One family, one radio.
he knows how radio works. I don't know.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
And somebody's birthday
One
is today.
family, one radio.
Super FM.
Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
One family, one radio.
It's Super 92.7, and yes, I did not mention the two winners. We have one for WhatsApp. And no, you did not mention.
92.7 Super FM.
And yes, I did not mention.
No, and
I know you did not mention. And yes, I did not mention it.
And no, you did not mention it.
Me now.
And no, you did not mention it.
Hey, God of mercy and compassion. Well, I have two winners. Marianne. Yes, Marianne called in on the show. And Victor beat the tie. He sent me a message at 9.
What's up, Marianne?
I got it already.
92.7 Super
So
FM.
Marianne's supposed to send me a WhatsApp message. So Marianne, send a WhatsApp message to 0705 69009. Welcome, everyone got the answer. I think someone said
92.7 Super FM.
the person that really said it was existential the first time, but because I was trying to sway you to not think I was
One family.
so, welcome, please. Victor, send in your details alongside Marianne, please. Or you can send a text, Marianne, if you're not on WhatsApp. Please send a text message to 0903 714
One family.
2798. 0903 714
92.7 Super FM.
The number to
Your
send
one
a text
family,
message to.
one radio.
Welcome to Family Matters. And like we always say, family is not an important thing. Family is everything. And as a family radio in
92.7 Super
Lagos,
FM.
we believe that conversations like this need to be had every day of the week because problems,
One family.
problems, I mean, one issue to the other, one country
92.7
to
Super
another, from
FM.
father to mother to cousin to
one
sister
radio,
to boyfriend,
Super
girlfriend.
92.7
Well, this is where we
One
open
family.
things up and talk about things extensively
One
for
radio.
30 minutes. One issue, one
92.7
day
Super
at a time.
FM.
I want to say thank you to all
One
our family members
family,
who call in
one
and
radio.
Thank you to all
give
our
their
family
stories.
members who call in.
Yeah, who give suggestions
One
as
family.
to how this family member can help
One radio.
what they're facing at the moment.
92.7
And thank
Super
you to
FM.
you
Your
for
one
sending these
family,
messages to us
one
to say,
radio,
I need your
Super
help.
92.7
I mean, it takes someone who understands
One
that
family.
you cannot go through life alone.
One radio.
So thank you for asking for
92.7
help, because some
Super
people would
FM.
rather sit in
Your
that
one family,
dilemma and not
one
say
radio,
anything, and it would be
Super
eating them up. So
92.7
thank you.
FM.
Alright,
One family.
we have a message today.
We have the matter in front of us, and it's
92.7 Super FM.
Your
Yeah,
one
very.
family.
So the matter,
one radio,
the
Super
matter reads
92.7
Family Matters.
FM.
Family Matters.
One family.
This message is from my husband.
One radio.
We listen to your show. We always listen to
Super
your
FM.
show. And the other day we were
One
talking about the
family,
woman that was
one
trying
radio,
to
Super
hand her
92.7
husband, hand over her husband to her business to her husband, and how family said she wants to make him a slave. He just
92.7
mentioned
Super
that
FM.
we could ask
Your
family
one
members of
family,
our own
one
situation.
radio, Super
That
92.7
means her husband, they were listening that day.
That
and
day,
they thought that- Okay. So I hope he's here to listen when we talk about
92.7 Super
it.
FM.
Please, can you
Your
bring
one
our
family,
issue on your show
one radio,
this week?
Super
Okay, yes, we have. My husband is one of the two boys in his family. The elder brother is on his own, and their father is not happy about it. So I think my husband is not only doing this to please his parents. My parents-in-law have a business they are running. I don't want to say what because I don't know Super FM. My husband, who has been working for his father since he got back from service, that was like 2 years before he got back. He doesn't like the business, and it's not like the business is doing
92.7 Super FM.
It's one of those factory businesses that is not really in vogue anymore. But their father wants to keep it like that, and he wants the husband to be there.
92.7 Super FM.
So it's been years now, and my husband is just a regular staff. Like he's not even a supervisor.
One family. One radio.
The salary is not good for the economy, and they have refused to increase his salary for 3 years now.
One family.
Some months ago, we talked about the way forward, and my husband wants to go and look for a better job. But the problem is that he doesn't want to offend his parents again. He is the only son left that is in good terms with his parents, as his elder brother was cut off because he left the company over 5 years ago.
Well, I see reasons why he did.
My husband went to discuss this with his parents about wanting to leave the company, and his father just stood up and went inside without saying anything, while his mother started crying. In fact, his mother stopped talking to me, and his sister, who understands, told me that his mother blamed me for her son trying to leave.
92.7 Super FM.
We have to postpone our plans again. But how long can we continue to please his parents and our own family? How do we keep our relationship with his parents, but also leave the company so we can focus on building our own family and our own legacy the way we want? That.
One family.
I'm hungry.
One radio.
The numbers to call 0805-092-0927, 0805-092-0927, or 0802-502-7711, 0802-502-7711. You can also call us on 0705-690-0927, 0705-690-0927. You can call us on that number. You can call us via WhatsApp. You can send us a message, a voice note. I'm upset. One question I want to ask is: he your father?
DNA test. I don't think that's his son.
No. Why don't you think so?
You cannot tell me that your son, who of course you brought into this world, right, is a regular staff, not even a supervisor at your own company, teaching you rudiments, kill him there.
92.7 Super
Rudy.
FM.
Your one family.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Super 92.7.
You know, you're the one who saw this story, and I was asking you what the problem was, and you're like, let's see, I want to get your honest reaction. Like the heck?
Hello, good morning.
One radio. Super 92.7.
Good morning,
Good morning to you, Javi.
One family.
This is, sorry, we didn't get your name.
One radio.
Michael.
Hi, Michael. Thank you for calling, Michael.
Talk to us, Michael.
Super
Concerning the issue on
92.7.
ground.
Yes.
One
I
family.
guess it's just a staff, not even a management board member.
My dear.
92.7 Super
My
FM.
dear,
Your one
if
family,
he's a staff,
one radio.
let him
Super
resign
92.7
and have gone like
FM.
an average
One
staff. You don't
family.
need to inform anybody.
Right.
One radio.
In an employment,
92.7
if
Super
a staff
FM.
wants
Your
to
one family,
take
one
a walk,
radio.
and
Super
he feels maybe giving
92.7
them 1 month
FM.
notice is going
One
to
family.
walk away like an average staff. You don't need to know if this person is your dad
Super
or
FM.
whatever. How can you be
One
in that
family,
position
one radio.
as
Super
an average staff?
92.7
You're not even talking about a supervisor,
Right.
a branch manager, a district manager, or an operation manager
92.7
somewhere,
Super
having your
FM.
own AC,
Your one
crossing
family,
your legs.
one radio.
You
Super
don't need to
92.7
inform anybody. But
One
as
family.
he's in that management board, yes, let's assume that he finds
92.7
himself
Super
in
FM.
one of the
Your one
board members
family,
and he
one
wants to quit.
radio. Super
There is a step to this.
92.7
If you want to quit
FM.
like a big boss,
One family.
start your own business somewhere. Nobody must know about it.
92.7
Start
Super
your own
FM.
business
Your one
somewhere.
family,
Nurture it for
one
like
radio.
5-6
Super
years.
92.7
So that when you want to quit,
FM.
no going back.
One family.
Just resign and walk away.
92.7 Super FM.
Your
one family,
one radio.
Super 92.7.
That's it. God bless you, Michael. Because there's don't hold this space for anybody here.
92.7 Super FM.
I don't see. I want to hold space for the father because
ask a question.
Ask your question.
FM.
If you want to call us, first of all, can we 13 0805-092-0927 0805-092-0927 or 0802-502-7711 0802-502-7711. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever that anybody, like a man who wants his legacy to move on from here, would have to do this for his son. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. There is no way on earth that that man is your father. To be honest with you, because no father in their right senses would ever go through this entire situation with his son. Salary of how much? You are literally a staff member, not only staff member. That man, I don't think that man is his father. I don't know who agrees with me, but when I'm thinking about someone who's supposed to take over the legacy of his father's business. Your father is old, you are married, your brother has to school. There's a reason why your brother left that 5 years ago. There is a reason, and I think they need to sit your brother down and have a conversation with him and try to find out the exact reason why he left. Because no. We know how businesses are, especially with the families. In fact, everybody in the office will fear that Oga's son is coming. It's as good as Oga being there. But in this case, one thing that doesn't even hold water is a normal staff member like every other person.
92.7 Super
Or call us
FM.
on 0805-092-0927. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. John.
Good morning, Mr. John. John, how are you doing today?
92.7 Super FM.
Fantastic.
Good morning, Mr. John.
One radio.
Yeah, thank you very much. The question I want to ask,
One
are
family.
you really sure that the man
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
realize that
One family,
the guy is
one
his son
radio.
or
Super 92.7.
or is that
One family.
because this
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
is happening
Your one
everywhere.
family, one radio.
A father
Super
always makes his son to be
92.7
among the
FM.
board members.
One
When
family.
he passes away, then you continue.
One radio.
But this one is
92.7 Super
a
FM.
regular
Your
staff.
one family, one
What is
radio.
the tendency
Super
that tomorrow if the man
92.7 FM.
passes on,
One family.
there will be not those who are the board directors will
92.7
not
Super FM.
cause
Your
a
one
lot of
family,
problems
one radio.
with
Super
this
92.7
board. Because the board may even want to
One
say, this is my
family.
father's company, I want to take over.
One radio.
What is the certainty that will be possible for you
92.7
to take
Super
over?
FM.
Your one family,
So
one
my
radio.
best advice to
Super
that board,
92.7
everybody has his
FM.
own life to live.
One family.
In this world, he has to live, the father has lived his own life. He's
92.7
on his
Super
way
FM.
to go
Your
home.
one family,
So he has
one
to
radio.
go out and look
Super
for his own life and
92.7
live a comfortable life.
One family.
Since the father has refused to elevate him to the position of the director,
92.7
supposed
Super
to be a
FM.
director or
Your one
a
family,
managing
one
director.
radio.
And
Super
the father is supposed to be even
92.7
prepared to
FM.
retire from the company. I was here, chairman.
One radio.
Yes, so they hand over
92.7
everything to the
Super
son.
FM.
The son will
Your
start
one
to have
family,
the full control,
one
like
radio.
what is happening
Super
everywhere.
92.7
Even my the company I'm working here,
One family.
so let the guys
One
just
radio.
look for if you want to get a good
92.7 Super
employment.
FM.
Your
After
one
he's
family,
getting
one
quick.
radio.
If you want to
Super
go into business,
92.7
get your
FM.
business somewhere. When
family.
you know that the business is working well, quick.
One radio.
Since the demand is not
92.7
easy
Super
for
FM.
That's my
Your
God,
one
and my
family,
Thank you
one
so much, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. John.
Thank you.
I have questions that.
One radio.
So, you say
92.7
us
Super
complain
FM.
about
Your one
nepotism
family,
at the
one
workplace.
radio.
Hold on.
Super 92.7.
Is it possible
that he's trying to teach this young man
92.7 Super FM.
What's
Your
the word?
one family,
Basically
one
teach him
radio,
how to do the
Super
groundwork.
92.7
What if his wheel is what
One
gives you
family.
that ascension? But right now I need you to learn the ropes by
92.7 Super FM.
How
Your
many
one
years?
family,
Do I need
one
to learn the
radio,
ropes of my father's
So
business?
can I be? And I'm sorry, the ladies listening to me. This is me talking from the very
One radio.
perspective.
92.7 Super FM.
But
your one family,
just because
one
he's
radio,
been in that place
Super
for years
92.7
doesn't mean that
FM.
he's actually
One family.
enough to take on higher
One radio.
responsibilities. I have a problem with the
92.7
lack of
Super
increase in
FM.
salary,
Your one
especially.
family,
I do
one
have a
radio.
problem with
Exactly.
that.
Like the fact that you know that the economy is not
One
going
family.
at the moment and you're still helping from the
That's the part. That's
salary.
the part I have a problem
92.7
with.
Super FM.
I don't,
One
and
family,
I'm
one
saying
radio,
this. I'm saying this, and I'm
Super
counting,
92.7
like counting my teeth.
family.
I'm literally,
I understand that.
yeah, but I'm
But
also
go.
thinking about the fact that there are
92.7 Super
sometimes
FM.
when
Your
you
one
are
family,
working in an
one
establishment,
radio,
or
Super
because I
92.7
have connections
FM.
there,
One family.
you actually
Do the work. Yes.
One radio.
Yeah, I understand that.
So
92.7
what if,
Super
what if
FM.
the father
Your one
has already
family,
written a will
one
that favors
radio,
this young man,
Super
but in the meantime, I
92.7
need you to learn the ground.
One family.
What is that?
One radio.
Again, it's all what if.
92.7
But what if
Super
that is the case? What then
One
do you think?
family,
That he
one
wants him to
radio,
learn the groundwork.
Super
Like,
That's why he
92.7
hasn't given him a managerial position.
There is some assurance that you give a child that
Say, assurance that you did
92.7 Super FM.
Hello.
Your one family, one radio,
Hello.
Super 92.7.
Hello, good morning.
One
Then I'm
family.
taking call us with the 08050920927
Super
or
FM.
0802502771. Yes.
One family.
0802502771.
One radio.
You see, I want
92.7
him
Super
I want
FM.
to hear
Your
the
one family,
older brothers
one radio,
Story.
because there's obviously something up.
One family.
There's obviously something up in this family. The mother, what? Hello, good morning.
92.7 Super FM.
your one
Oh,
family,
you can call us back.
one radio.
Yeah, let's scramble. Call us at another number 0802
One family.
978 8000
One radio.
0802
92.7 Super
978
FM.
8003. You can call us on WhatsApp. You can call us normal call 0705 690 0927. Yes.
So the mom watched as both her sons.
92.7 Super
Where
FM.
one of
One
her sons
family,
literally left the
one
business and
radio.
the second one was sidelined and watched through the entire process.
So,
One family.
Now his sister agrees.
One radio.
sister understand.
Understands
92.7
because how
Super
can you
FM.
be in your
Your
father's
one
company and
family,
treated like a
one
slave?
radio.
Literally.
No, but wait.
92.7
Is it by being in your father's
No,
family?
see, Jordan, I understand that you're trying to make him
Is it like what I promised
92.7
you?
Super FM.
Wait, I understand that you're trying to make him grounded in the business.
Right.
But there's some sort of
FM.
One family.
that you give to your child
One
just
radio.
because he's your son.
92.7
Just because,
Super
yeah,
FM.
never in my
One
if your mom
family,
get business,
one
I will be
radio,
there.
Super 92.7
Even if I don't know the business, I will still check
One family.
because it's my father's business.
One radio.
Let's even bring it to God.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio.
Hello,
We are
hello,
sons
good
of
morning.
God.
FM.
Mike
One family.
Hi, Mike.
One radio.
If the man
92.7
is trying
Super
to
FM.
make the son
Your
to be
one
grounded in
family,
the business,
one
Right.
radio.
and he no go
Super
pass 3 months or 6
92.7
months.
My brother.
One
And
family.
within that 6 months and you have to let him know that, boss, I'm giving
92.7 Super
regular staff
FM.
200,000 for you. I'm going to give you 2 M. So just forget about the regular staff, but don't disclose it to
One
anybody.
family.
I want you to get grounded in the job. And see, after 6 months, he
92.7
can
Super
scale
FM.
his promotion. If you don't want anybody to complain, scale his promotion every 6 months from where he
One
is
family.
now to a branch manager, from branch manager to supervisor to
92.7 Super FM.
operation
Your
manager.
one family,
So that people will know
one
that, yes,
radio.
this guy is
Super
learning
You are
a
scaling
lot.
up right.
Yes, he's scaling up gradually, but letting up past 6 months. So since you want him to
92.7 Super
and 6
FM.
months is enough for
One
somebody
family,
to look into
one
books now.
radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio.
So
92.7 Super FM.
there's
Your
any
one
history
family,
of
one
that guy
radio.
being
Super
not being
92.7 FM.
how do I put
One
it?
family.
Not irresponsible.
One
We
radio.
don't know that.
Lady disclosed to us
92.7 Super FM.
That guy not being responsible. Yes. Yes. But for that guy to remain there, I have somebody say 6 years or 5 years. For that guy to remain a regular staff for 6 years.
92.7 Super
and
FM.
this time, my mind go down scatter and my heart go down break. Except if there's something else the father is not telling me. I have to listen one that will tell me
92.7 Super FM.
even some regular staff cannot even stay in a position for 2 years. They will run. They will
One
leave.
family.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hear you, Michael. I do absolutely hear you. I'm curious also as to the dynamics of their relationship.
One family.
Father and child. I see that the mother is
92.7 Super FM.
like she is one of those women that just wanted to make their marriages work. Whatever that
And
says
that is
is
it.
what
One family. Yes, everybody was following. Hello, good morning.
92.7 Super
Good morning,
FM.
sir. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
One Radio, Super 92.7
Hi, Toby.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your One Family, One Radio,
Now, in most
Super
countries, the
92.7
they play from
One family.
when they want to play competition,
One radio.
mostly from the junior staff.
92.7 Super FM.
Your One Family, One Radio, Super 92.7
We have left
FM.
in there
One family.
and
One
why
radio.
the whole money belongs
92.7 Super FM.
Your One Family,
At the end,
One
they are going to
Radio,
honor.
Super
In the Bible, when the
92.7
prodigal son came back,
One family.
that he used the fat cow and put
One radio.
for him.
92.7 Super FM.
Your One Family, One Radio, Super 92.7
Why are you complaining?
FM.
The whole stuff
One
belongs to
family.
you. But this is someone that left and come back. So this thing you are complaining,
92.7
it all
Super
belongs to
FM.
you. I don't
Your
get any
One
reason why you are
Family,
complaining.
One
You
Radio,
understand?
Super
So he should
92.7
just be patient.
FM.
He should not destroy
One family.
the plan that
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your One Family, One Radio, Super 92.7
That will give you stones.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your One Family, One Radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family.
Thank you so much.
So you see, you mentioned something about
92.7 Super FM.
spending.
Your One Family,
A family man
One Radio,
in this
Super
economy.
92.7
And of course, the father knows how
One
his
family.
family is at the moment. So that's the other thing that we miss.
92.7 Super FM.
We
Your
think
One
the
Family,
older people
One Radio,
sometimes
Super
they are not as.
92.7
I'm telling you.
One family.
Sometimes you think they were a voice. You think that
One radio.
okay. Before this voice, you think that
92.7
if
Super
he
FM.
is.
Your One
You know some
Family,
kids that
One Radio,
they're not the
Super
best.
92.7
They're very wonderful. Like
One family.
maybe when growing up, they make the worst decisions. They were not even. They were not the
92.7
best
Super
of
FM.
kids. They
One
couldn't.
family,
They couldn't save.
one
They
radio,
would spend drift. They would say, "My father has money now, and that's how to spend." And when
One
they spend,
family.
so in him coming back, his father is using this as just like
92.7 Super
his father
FM.
is using this as a
One
way
family,
to actually
one
school
radio,
him. Says
Super
this money is not.
92.7
It's easy to come by. You have to work for it.
One family.
Taking out
One radio.
mistakes of
92.7 Super FM.
Your One Family, One Radio,
Maybe
Right,
that one was the one that was dispensed
One
with
family.
of bad behavior. And
this
this
one
is,
radio.
yes, so he wants to keep him hurt.
92.7 Super FM.
Personally.
Your One
All right,
Family,
let's take this one.
One Radio,
Good morning,
Super
gifted goddess and Chama
92.7
BBB. This is Ben from Surrey. Okay, for the story,
One
if I
family.
get correctly, you said the guy joined from
One radio.
I mean, he has worked there for about 3 years.
92.7
Well,
Super
I
FM.
don't understand the
Your
full story,
One
but I think I
Family,
understand where the father is
One
coming from.
Radio,
He's probably still very much
Super
active in the business,
92.7
and he wants the guy to
FM.
understand the business from
One family.
sometimes he needs to be there to understand it. I
One
mean, if
radio.
the man was probably retiring or
92.7
and put somebody else there, I
Super
would now understand that,
Your
okay, this
One
is unfair to
Family,
him. Obviously, there are two sons, and the other guy is not part of the business. So the man probably is having a succession plan or a transition plan
One family.
that he will take over for him. But then he wants him to
One
understand
radio.
from the ground up. And sometimes it's very important.
92.7
Especially
Super FM.
business that involve
Your
production.
One Family,
Like I think in
One
this case,
Radio,
Factory
you need to
business,
understand how it's happening, how these things work and the rest. And so I won't want to just say that
One
this
family.
business will mean tradition. I know a particular transport
One
is
radio.
the black and white and hard body.
92.7
Now,
Super
that
FM.
business started
Your
from the
One
father as a
Family,
traditional transport business,
One
moving people
Radio,
from Lagos to
Super
Onitsha to Owerri and the rest of it.
92.7
Now the son took over the business, a traditional business,
One family.
and transformed it to a tech business that
One
big on
radio.
that big on parcel services. That
92.7
very
Super FM.
specialized
Your
system,
One
very
Family,
smart system that
One Radio,
if you mention
Super
top 3 logistics companies in Nigeria today,
92.7 FM.
One family.
You mentioned them. 92.7 Super FM. Saw it that way. Until the son came in, he was also working. I don't know if he was working as a management or whatever. He was in the as a manager, but he was inside that business with the father. When the father came over to transform the business entirely, that big on the district. But I think that's 92.7 Super FM. So the business that the guy is currently doing, or the work is currently doing, if he sees any future growth, I'm not saying it has to be the same way that is. Of course, technology helps us improve system and processes. So if people that do manufacturing, can they have 92.7 Super FM? Eventually, when the father will hand over to him, he will not transform that business. See, we understand the place of money. Yes, it's a fact, and I understand that if one side will decide alongside this, the place of money is to point at the fact that this is not enough to Super FM. Obligation as a parent or as a father or as a husband. If he decides to get his side hustle at the moment, I understand. But I still understand that the father may just know one family, especially when he's still around. I mean, 3 years, he's like an intern or he's like 92.7 Super FM.
No, I think it's up to 5 years. It's 3 years they've not increased his salary.
Understand the business from the bottom, because sometimes when you get to the top, when you come from one family, what goes on in the everyday running of that business, like you affect you eventually. Sometimes, especially when it comes to production,
92.7 Super FM.
You don't even know how this thing works. So I think the father is in the right track, in his own strategy, and the boy, the man should understand that their process. Ensure that the family has shared the company and the level of management, or he had
92.7 Super FM.
No. I like how Ben
advising that he's giving preferential treatment even as a staff. Like if one family level are paid 200,000, should give them extra incentive. This is why some persons come to
92.7 Super FM.
The pain of their staff. This guy is working the staff. Tomorrow, if he needs to run this company, when he starts saying that I can't live on a particular salary, he will understand because he has experienced. Sometimes we need to understand that if you don't understand the system and processes, they just sit in the board and make decisions. Super FM. People that of the people that do the main work. So I really believe that this could just be the man showing him how to build the business, how to build the business, how to understand the business, eventually to pay off.
92.7 Super FM.
I want to believe
one family, one radio.
These kids, it's like something stopping you from believing that. I want to believe that this business did not just start off one day. It was something that
Super
grew
FM.
with the kids in the know that my father has a factory somewhere, and during holiday we carry them. Let's go. I'll work this. There's one thing that is just not as well as not knowing the business. No, you might know your father has a business and not know the business, and not care to know the business until when it now becomes. And this yes, becomes a necessity for you to know the business. Now the other twist about the story is the fact that he says, where's that one? He says, he doesn't like the business, and it's not like the business is doing well. So, a man that doesn't like the business, how does he treat the business? Why is he even there? People that in our business, now you know every father wants to start a legacy. You know something happened last week when we were talking, having a conversation on the children's show, and it was a story about BC who didn't want to learn how to make cabbage, and the mother was eating all those things, and it was just crazy. So it was a story I gave to the kids, and then the sugar man had a conversation about it, and I was like, oh, why did you take on what does your mom do? One family and the kids as well. And she's like, why did you take on your mother's business? I said, Super FM. One thing I know is I'm one that wants to forge my own path, because I don't believe that because it's my mother's business I have to learn to do some of these. I learned to do some of these things, right? Nobody can tell me that, if you're making an outfit, there's something that I would ask that you know that I have an idea of how outfits are made. And sewing as well. I can do that. But I have to forge my own. I want parents to understand that not all kids would follow the path that you have put in place for them. I know it's a family legacy. I know you want it to be in the family. And it's always a backup plan. I know, but somebody has to take over that from my own family to my baby brother. They lost us all. We didn't even think that he was one that's going to take on the fashion design. I thought it was going to be from my sister. But every other person has fought their own path. So this man has 2 sons according to the story. And those 2 sons, one of them has already left the company, which we do not even know why. Older one, he has broken all the rules. So this one is the one who's trying to keep in check. But then, that's why he said to me. Or again, I'm hearing this and I'm thinking about certain things. When I say that, I mean, you know how this path we have left all this while. So we are going to keep reading this path. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, there are some parents that have not updated. The same way, so I'm going back to that sentence that he said he doesn't like the business, and it's not like the business is doing well, that is doing that well. 1, two, one of those factory businesses that's not really in vogue anymore. But their father wants to keep it like that. So that he doesn't even want to grow. He doesn't even want to upgrade, and he wants my husband to be there. But is it possible that you're...
92.7.
What I was going to say was, do you even think that maybe the husband in this question would want to put or implement some things in that bill, but he doesn't have the capacity to, because he's just that ordinary staff? Okay, so someone said here the 6-year part before. Do we run through this very quickly and then read our messages again? Okay, let's do this. Okay, this matter is for my husband. We always listen to your show, and the other day we were talking about the woman that was trying to handle her husband and how family wanted to make him a slave. He just mentioned that we could ask family members of our own situation. Now, this woman was telling us this. So I hope he's here to listen when you talk about it. Please, can you bring that issue on your show this week? My husband is one of two boys in his family. The elder brother is on his own, and the father is not happy about it. So I think my husband is only doing this to please his parents. My parents even have a business they run. I don't want to say what he does. I don't know who's listening. My husband has been working for his father since he got back from service, and that was 2 years before he got married. He doesn't like the business, and he doesn't like the business is doing that well. It's one of those factory businesses that is not really in vogue anymore, but their father wants to keep it like that, and he wants my husband to be there. So it's been years now, and my husband is just a regular staff, and he's not even a supervisor. The salary is not good for the economy, and they have refused to increase his salary for 3 years now. Some months ago, we talked about the way forward, and my husband wants to go and look for another job. But the problem is that he doesn't want to offend his children. He is the only son that's 92.7 Super FM. As his elder brother was cut off because he left the company over 5 years ago. My husband wants to discuss with his parents about what he wants to leave the company, and his father just stood up and went inside without saying anything. 92.7 Super FM. In fact, his mother stopped talking to me, and his sister that understands told me that his mother blames me for her son trying to leave the company. We have to postpone our plans again, but how long can we continue to please his parents?
92.7 Super
How do we
FM.
keep our relationship with his parents but also leave the company so we can focus on building our own family and legacy the way? We have a message from my attention. I'll talk to you about 92.7 from that story. Every time you read it, you see another layer. Somebody, Dr. Kana says, I wonder if any of the men had a choice about joining the business. My concern with some parents is that we fail to acknowledge that our children are adults capable of making their own decisions. Clock it. Secondly, is the father aware of the current economy? The common saying is insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly expecting different results. Businesses need to be flexible enough to respond to changes in their internal and external environments. As a son who has shown interest in joining, why couldn't you let him bring it up to date? She says, once you have lost one child to your poor salary structure and refusal to change, his father and mother should take a look at themselves. So the couple in question, while employee not being paid a fair wage for your work responsibilities. When remuneration is not good, an employee looks for a better job with better pay and better opportunities for career progression. Look after yourself and your family.
One family, one radio.
It is up to your parents to decide what happens to you. I'm vexed this morning. This is anything. What selfishness in parents for that matter. And she goes on to BBB, stop it. Training him. No, now it's an established pattern because the brother also left. Totally unrelated. Well, wait till you find out. Exactly, we get the 6-year part. So if you calculate, think of my attention, he was done with service just before it was done with service. So that's showing the business. Hello?
Hello.
92.7 Super FM.
Chairman,
one family,
I don't know your
Gifted goddess. The gifted goddess. Gifted goddess. Good morning.
Gifted goddess.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Who are we speaking to? Hi, Macaulay.
92.7 Super FM.
Okay.
One family,
let me hear my own view on this.
Please. Oh, by all means.
Yeah. You say. I think it's a simple matter. You understand? Let's forget about the Bible says we honor our father and our mother.
One family, one radio.
Macaulay.
It's not on this context, of course. Especially if the guy has
one family, one radio. Super 92.7
profession
FM.
on the job, you understand? If he's a professional at the job, you understand? If he has no profession, why nobody can stop him, you understand? From doing that job or facing that profession, you understand? So since this guy feels like he's legal as a position.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Just like to him, it seems like it's frustrating.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family,
one radio.
Exactly. Or the place of job. Of course, he has the right to call his father and discuss the matter with him.
92.7 Super FM.
So that
your one family, one radio.
So that could,
Super
make him to be able to understand his father's intention towards him.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family,
in the book of Jeremiah, there's a place that says, God says, for I know the thought I have towards you, because of good and not of evil.
Yeah, 92.7 Super FM.
Yeah, so that will give an expected end. So the father may have an intention, you understand, a good intention towards him, you understand, in the end. So he has to call him and discuss it with him. So he could know his father's intention towards him.
Your one family, one radio,
or good reason, you understand, from the father, you understand. So he has the right to leave that job, to leave that job.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
Already seen a job elsewhere before. You know, otherwise it might be
92.7 Super FM.
Thank you. I mean, stop for a good job.
Thank you so much, Mark.
All right, that's my take for the moment.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Imagine living in NYS and your father in his business, and then you stay there for 2 years, then you now got married. We have messages, and then since then, we have a voice note. Voice note.
One family.
Okay, my pretty gifted daughter. I heard the story.
92.7 Super FM.
That company, the father wants to hand over it to that guy. Let the guy be patient, but at the same time, the guy can and talk to me that the money you're paying me is not helping me and my family.
92.7 Super
an
FM.
upgrade on my salary. And another thing again, being a child of the owner or the son of the owner, I believe he should also put his interest. Maybe he doesn't have interest. He's not really putting
92.7 Super FM.
He's educated, he can bring some, rebrand the business and make the business grow. You understand? That is what the parents are waiting for. And that's what they're looking up for him to do. So make him upgrade, brand the business, make the business to be well known, and make promote the business so that the business will be recognized both locally and internationally. Then talk about your salary of this and if possible, I think the father wants to hand over the business to the guy. So he should be patient. But for his take home or his income not being enough for the family, he should discuss it with the parents and hear what they will say. If there's not anything not done about it, I believe he should try and source for another source of living. Maybe when he goes to this place, then he will do this one just to add to the income. You understand? Remember, whatever the parents want one way or the other, we should balance it in between. So that will not offend them. Even in the Bible, God said, honor your father and your mother so that your days will be
Let's forget about that one.
Let him just be patient. And there's nothing God cannot do. And he doesn't even know the plan of the parents for him.
You too. Thank you, sweet Yates. But you see, I think the problem is that they are not talking. They are not able to. So he's you know when you're used to your father being unapproachable, it now becomes hard. So because they're not approachable, like, hello, good morning. There's no understanding. Hello, good morning.
One family.
Well, call us on the message 0250277111 or 0805092097. 0805
One family.
2097.
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family,
good morning, studio.
Super 92.
Good morning. I want to approach the matter from two angles. Every man knows
92.7 Super FM.
Maybe the man wants the father wants the man to learn and master within and without the company. Right. Because nobody wants the company to operate just like that. Right.
92.7
Now, secondly,
Super
if the
FM.
father is doing that out of selfishness, then he should make a decision now. Finally, I would advise the guy should not leave finally. He should
One family.
go start up his business while working for him.
One radio.
Supervising his
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio.
Hello, good morning.
92.7 FM.
Hello, good morning.
One family.
I think it is. He's trying to be trusted.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one
First, one money
family,
question.
one radio.
The man doesn't have a mind of his own. He doesn't.
FM.
It's like anything you give him, 3 more years, we're asking for salary increase.
First, I need to thank the Goddess for last weekend. Now, what I think is that you're welcome. You are welcome. You're welcome. But now, what I think is that what if the father is training you for the future to come? What if he wants to see how his son can grow from scratch? I think he should be patient and about the salary that comes with his dad. Tell him how the economy will bring his income. I know the father will listen, and even the wife saying the business is not that big. You can build businesses with the technology of nowadays. Make the business bigger. You can do it. You can also have some
92.7 Super FM.
That will not affect his job. They are dream from this person is really trying to call. Do they have kids? We don't know. They didn't mention to us if they have kids. But actually, the more I hear, the more I think that the father and the son are not communicating. He has that very understanding kind of father. I don't know how to talk to him because he went to talk to him about leaving. He stood up and he but it means that it's not them. They don't have conversations, and there are a lot of families that still need that.
I want to believe that. I mean, if the first son already has
92.7 Super FM.
I think that as a father, you should count. You should literally sit down and count your losses.
One family.
This one I have now.
One radio.
Right now he's using
92.7
wow,
Super
yes,
FM.
you are being used.
I don't like the way you're saying that.
I know that you want to train your son, but even
One family.
this morning I called Edinburgh. I was boy system was
92.7 Super FM.
I think that is preparing for the future.
One radio.
It's
the papa didn't agree for changing their strategy and structure. It worked for so years, so I guess it should work for another 100 years. Do they have kids? Patient after 6 years? Remember when we tried to initiate a discussion about what's happening? So we are in that space where the parents do not, they don't have that kind of relationship. Can I tell you that I was I'm going to just for this conversation, I'm going to share something.
One family.
Many years ago, I was the one that was
92.7
my father was not unapproachable per se, but he was not the person who would sit and gist.
One family.
He would tell you guys when you gather together, he would tell you stories and all of that. But he was not the person who would come and say, so how you doing? And then I want to know how you stuff. And so I remember that something happened. The long story, I'm not telling you that. So all that really tonight time because we're having
92.7 Super FM.
That
Super FM.
And then I used the opportunity to say, Daddy, we've done something.
Super 92.7.
And talk to, and I started to make that effort. So if I didn't make that effort, I can't promise
92.7 Super FM.
Your one
family, one relationship, and it took something happening for that to happen.
One family.
Do you understand?
One family.
And if you're listening to me, you will know what I'm talking about, especially if you're not in Gen Z.
One family.
But if you live in a house where there was that
92.7 Super FM.
You would understand. You said, God, you cannot relate to it.
I can't relate.
Exactly. So that helps.
There was that space, like the play that would serve that.
Yes, but there were some things, and then
chair.
Yes,
that is favorite chair doesn't mean
no, not that his favorite. You don't understand. It's not daddy's favorite chair. It's daddy's chair.
92.7.
Wow. If you're older, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm looking at it from that perspective. No, not you. I'm not saying because you're older. I said I understand where you're coming from. So there are people who do not, and they do not make any efforts themselves to change that relationship. He worked with his father, so he was in alignment with his dad. There was an opportunity for him to change that. But he hasn't done that. This would be another opportunity for him to change that. It has to do with him going to the father by himself and you make efforts. So if his father understands that he's not just trying to be a rebel, but if you're not going to work with me, I'm going to step away from you, then he will be a rebel. Hello, good morning.
I'm old enough.
Hi, Archangel.
And Papa lived to 80 something.
Yes.
So you understand that share thing? I mean, my father's this, yes. My father's food plate, everything, yes.
One family, all those things like that, yes. When they fire you, you go and talk to them.
Yes, so I'm not even joking. So that's the kind of lack of relatability that he seems to have, connection that he has with his family.
In my own father's case, he will tell you in a stable way, these are my things. One family. You understand?
Yeah.
That when it's your turn, you will have
92.7 Super FM.
respect me
One
by
family, one
keeping these
radio.
rules.
Speak to them this now.
One family. One radio.
The
92.7 Super
father
FM.
must have had a
Your one
conversation
family,
with that
one
particular
radio.
son.
Super 92.7.
You understand? And this happened
One family.
before even the marriage.
One radio.
You understand?
92.7 Super
So we
FM.
are,
Your
I'm
one
not-
family,
I'm thinking that
one radio. Super
the
92.7.
body may not want to rock the boat as
One
well.
family.
But there are some surprises that were given during the show, during the course of the show, that
Super
very
FM.
nice.
Your one family,
Another
one
hospital that
radio.
will not disturb
Super
the work at the
92.7
factory.
FM.
You understand? But I dare say that because he's the father's son,
92.7
there
Super
will
FM.
always be
Your
something
one
in store
family,
for him in
one
future.
radio.
Wow.
Super
Will he
92.7
see that future?
One
If he
family.
gets frustrated, you understand? I do believe that
92.7 Super FM.
on any
Your one
conversation,
family,
I mean,
one
maybe
radio.
assurances that were
Super
made,
92.7
or calm her down in such a way that
One family.
he to understand.
Right.
One radio.
Come to think of it, he's not the first son.
92.7
No,
Super
he's not.
FM.
The first son, he didn't work out.
One radio.
He didn't work out,
The
right?
first son up and left the father.
One family.
That's why he's trying to make up for his father, his brother's own and his own. You
92.7
understand?
Super FM.
Oh my
One family,
It changes everything.
Oh,
Thank you for calling Archangel. I'm going to see and think about it. It's a different it's very easy, but it's also complicated. But anyway, I mean, you've heard everyone's opinion. You speak to your husband. I would say before you close the door,
One
before
radio.
you close that door, make the effort
92.7
of
Super
trying to
FM.
talk
Your
to
one
your
family,
father,
one
man to
radio.
man. And if he doesn't see it, then you've done your very best.
And then you can just
One family.
That's the mission you take from. Somebody says you are correct. In our growing up, we have daddy's chair, daddy's cup, daddy's table plates. Now that we can't use it, but not that we can't use it, but we do call it that.
One family.
but in your case you can't use it.
No. It's not a taboo.
92.7
But I've
Super
seen
FM.
many people.
Your
Yeah.
one
They have
family,
the
one
daddy's
radio.
chair. Daddy's
Super
chair has
92.7
sometimes it has the head.
One family.
Everybody's allowed to.
You are not allowed to say daddy's chair.
One radio.
You just hear you see that that's daddy's
92.7
chair.
Super FM.
We gotta go for a break. When we come back, text
One
space is
radio.
coming up.
Super 92.7
SB's looking at
One family.
Alright, okay.
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Hi, we have letter from school. Letter from the mother.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one
Hi,
family,
don't
one
you worry. Your car trouble. You don't believe say my own car no be start this morning.
One family.
They went to buy fuel for me and they have to move the car to one side.
92.7 Super FM.
No, it's like
one
say maybe
family,
it's for
one radio. Super 92.7
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family,
On
one
our way,
radio. Super
eating your money.
but the car was
One family.
Yeah, it's good.
One radio.
92.7
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one
You
radio.
have told us
Super
you don't take this long.
92.7 FM.
One
If you
family.
don't tell us, we don't know timetable of when car is free.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7
One family.
SB's in the one ball.
One radio.
Listen.
92.7 Super FM.
Super 92.7 FM, your one family.
One radio. And yes, we are on text spaces.
Yes. Very quick information about the world of tech. Oh, by the way, Archangel, if you're still listening, Dr. Kona says to tell you that she just loves when you come up.
Aww.
One family.
Hugs and kisses. Okay, now let's deal with this particular
92.7 Super
situation
FM.
that we have right
One
here.
family, one radio.
Shema Bibi, what's going on with you? Okay, now
One family.
there's an update.
One radio.
Update. There is infrastructure that is being upgraded. The internet infrastructure. And this is a very big move for Nigeria this month. Yeah. There's a new national plan that is to upgrade internet systems across the country. We're talking about better broadband,
thank you, Lord.
stronger connectivity, more reliable networks. Then what's happening with 5G?
Oh, we're going to get 5G. You know, some people have not latched on to 5G.
Yes, they haven't.
So, but this new plan you're talking about, I think it's fantastic. And it looks like telecom companies are also committing to it.
92.7 Super FM.
It's targeted at this year over 12,000 network upgrades in this year alone.
That is good. And if it works well, there'll be fewer networks. There'll be better Zoom calls, more streaming, more gaming. Because we see a lot of people going into streaming nowadays.
One more data, we'll spend the money.
Exactly. More opportunities for remote jobs. Yeah, which is good. Because now the reason why some people are not remote
92.7
bad network. It has destroyed a lot of opportunities for Nigeria. And maybe that's why some businesses they tell you Nigeria, not available in Nigeria. Yeah, could be part of that situation. You spoke of 5G now. Oh yes, I did. 5G is not just for Biden. A lot of people are saying, 5G. I know some people know partnerships are rolling out right now. 5G routers in Lagos to help to boost digital education. So it means that now there are faster internet systems. There are better access to online learning. We're going to get more digital exposure for young Nigerians.
This is just for private schools.
I think between the network getting better generally and the 5G routers that are going to be put out there that more people are going to take advantage of, I think it's good for everybody. Because if you think about it, especially in today's world, right? If you're a Gen Z, you're a tech baby.
Oh yes, you are.
They always tell you a tech baby. Alphas are super tech.
Super young boy, I met was teaching his uncle coding. His uncle was almost 28. My cousin, my nephew is teaching me coding. That's crazy.
One family.
And I'm like, what?
So young people will get more access to tech.
92.7 Super FM.
Workforce is going to become smarter and more techy. We've talked about the upsides and the downsides, and from time to time we always mention don't use your brain because
92.7 Super FM.
Always find that balance because Nigerians, yes, because we need the tech to be able to compete globally. But we also need common sense to continue to stay in the areas.
They're almost in megatrons. Like, far ahead.
I'm done with you.
Well, I mean, if you don't already know, this fintech is still booming because, cashless economy. In fact, I can't remember the last time I had cash, like raw cash.
One family.
Every
always sending money.
Everybody's transfer.
Everything past midnight, yeah. Every time past midnight.
One family.
You can't even spray anymore now. You can't even spray cash anymore now.
No phone.
One family.
Oh my God. So instead of not spraying cash, don't use your phone. Hey!
Now, well, I mean, companies are sprouting here and there every other day. Companies like
92.7 Super FM.
They are boosting e-commerce and digital payments for small businesses. Now, more people can sell online.
Yes, and that's actually growing. Online sales.
It is. A lot of people don't even have stores anymore. For stores, it would not be because you want to be for authenticity's sake.
Yeah.
Reliability sake that this person is going to not run away with my money, but the bulk of the
people. When you go to business to the point where you cannot take space in your house anymore.
That's only their businesses at home now.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's easier payment systems. Thankfully, some of these are new payment systems. Before you sneeze, money at home. I'm like, you gotta
92.7
let me hold my money for a second.
You just be looking at you like, are you scamming me?
Really? Usually, that network provider is.
One radio. 92.7
No, there's also growth for small businesses. And why does this matter? I mean, we have fashion brands out there, we have food businesses out there. We see people who can be in front of their homes and order meals to come through. And now, guess what? Now, you're talking about how it was hard for you to get some things over the weekend from a particular brand that you were trying to get food from. Yes. But now, I mean, with this upgrade, I think that it will be better for that brand.
They say two-way street. You have the opportunity. Are you going to use it with this?
And digital payments equate more customers and
absolutely. Another thing is cyber security, cyber alerts. Scammers are beginning to evolve. We've said this again and again and again because it concerns every single person. Nigeria's financial authorities are beginning to raise alarms over increasing phishing scams and cyber fraud. Now, even the government agencies are now stepping up their cyber security systems to protect digital platforms. So, scammers are now able to send fake bank names. We've talked about. Somebody, so my sister called me randomly. We're having a conversation. She said, a certain bank of hers sent her an email saying that she needs to do something. And I said, hold on, check that email. She's like, she was giving them. She was trying to send something to them and it wasn't going. I said, sis, hold on. Let's check that again. Check the email. And I said, I've gotten one where the bank email address looked exactly like the bank email. The bank. There's no but your mind, your brain sees it. Yes. So you need to double check. And then she was like, thank God I called you. I've been trying this thing for a while now. Network, thank God they tried it. See, when network is not wait for you sometimes, you don't know what God is about to do for you. In Nigeria, sorry, that's in Nigeria. But you know that there's always a trail. They are different. All the companies have their thing. All their telecoms have their issues.
But you know there's always a message trail. What there's that broken? No, like for a bank that you
92.7
one message to another, you just keep going. Well, because there's different message entirely that's coming to the email.
I said, don't send any email. What the customer said.
92.7 Super FM.
She worked in the bank many years ago, but she was a customer service person, so they were more into responding to mails ASAP. So she always tells me when I have issues with the bank, write them. I'm the person who likes to call them. But now there's so many of these phishing scams that you don't know which one to do. Another thing is people are now cloning WhatsApp accounts. I mean, it's not new, but they are upgrading their styles of cloning. So somebody that hasn't asked you for money before,
92.7 Super FM.
Oh, hi guys, what's up? Please, can you send me? Don't send it.
Tell me to call them.
And guess what?
Do you know that? No, AI has upgraded to the point where they are able to clone your voice. They just need to get it from anywhere.
Oh my God.
They clone your voice. They will call that person or drop a voice note to that person to say,
92.7
so you will really think that it's that your person that's asking you, because AI, they're taking AI that cloned your voice with it. Like when I'm telling you that if you ever lose your phone,
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. 92.7.
Block every bank that you have.
First off,
No man block the number.
92.7 Super
Every
FM.
bank that's on that
number.
One radio.
And so quick tips is that you have to share. You should never share your OTP to people. You don't do that. Double check their links.
92.7 Super
When
FM.
there's a mail, check the mail trail. Check very precisely, especially when it's something to do with your personal information. And if you feel suspicious, then most likely it is suspicious until confirmed otherwise. Alright? So let's think about that. Another thing, because of time, Dara go, but we'll just tell you that cloud data. There's cloud data infrastructure and data centers that are growing, and Nigeria is investing in that. A lot more.
The things are in the cloud that have your space is always getting
92.7 Super FM.
It's okay. Yeah, so take me down memory lane.
Nigeria is working to protect the data of over 94 million. That's enough.
Alright, I think that's pretty much what we bring to you on
Super
Texas
FM.
this morning. Well, D-Man comes up next, and as you can tell, a man is in the studio.
One family.
time bank customers to never disclose vital information about their personal banking details to anyone concerned. Your BVN, NIN, ATM card details, and CVV should be an information known to you and you alone. Your bank would never reach out to you via SMS or call you to request these information. So be careful out there and online banking fraud.
Please call out your family members, that's the way they are.
This message is brought to you by 92.7 Super FM. One radio, radio station. 92.7 Super FM.
One family.
Jonathan said he went up for everyone.
One family. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one
He
family.
came from the East with his unique style and creativity. He is funny and one family. He gave us on Lagos 1 and 2. 92.7 Super FM.
Sweetie, remember how we did the last time when you guys had to come?
Live in Lagos.
Somebody sent us message, a major issue.
92.7 Super FM.
Don't be dumb.
Music by Nigerian superstars. Date is Sunday, One family. 26. Venue, Lagos, time 6 p.m. 92.7 Super FM. 7 p.m. Gate fee, regular 5K, VIP 30K, gold table 3 million naira. One family. 5 million naira. Seats on the table 300K, 500K.
92.7 Super FM.
Sponsorship, please call 0703-309-9740. Tickets available online at Aria.
One family.
This event is proudly sponsored by Force Radio. Packaged by Larry Manuel.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio.
Haven't conquered the south
Hi,
side with
Bastille. What's
laughter.
up?
Is set to unleash laughter in Lagos. Sagreg Empire proudly presents
92.7 Super
Funny by
FM.
Nature
Your one
live in
family,
Lagos.
one
The
radio.
Chronicles of a
Super
Labagoon Ball.
92.7.
Also
2
performing
minutes
Iko
ago.
Dog,
One family.
Death Stalker, Acapella, Mr. Paul, Abari,
92.7 Super FM.
Your
Will
one
Bow,
family,
Fronesis,
one
MOP,
radio.
and lots
Super
more.
92.7.
Musical performances by Knives and Hammerball.
One family.
Also featuring Voltage of High.
One radio.
What did you say?
92.7 Super
Sunday,
FM.
May 10th.
one family,
Venue, Eco Hotels
one
and
radio.
Suites. Showtime,
Super
6 p.m.
92.7.
Ticket policy, regular 10K.
One family.
VIP, 25K. Gold table, 2 million naira. And
Hey!
92.7 Super FM.
Get your tickets
One
online at
family, one radio.
ariatickets.com. For participation and partnership, please call 084
I don't know why this way. I just came and just First thing I done.
It's Royal Estate.
92.7 Super
Vista
FM.
Beach.
Your
MC
one family,
Casino. Funny
one
by
radio.
Nature. Live in Lagos. Is packaged by Larry Maku Events.
One family.
Media partner.
One
Super
radio.
FM.
92.7 Super FM.
One family, one radio. Super 92.7.
You know, with the Gen Z.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio.
So take the one
Super
child.
92.7.
Something so funny like
One
the
family.
child wants everybody to have
One radio.
attention that they had gotten in their life.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio.
There's something they call them now, trust fund kid. Everything is sorted.
One
It's
family.
not sorted, then somebody's got sorted.
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family,
Hi, my
one
lovelies.
radio.
Hi, my darlings. Hi, my cookies. It's your girl, Sophia.
One family. One radio.
And I'm with you. This day
92.7 Super FM.
and
Your
Super
one family, one
92.7.
radio. Super
She has traveled
92.7.
all the world. She has gone
One
to
family.
different places.
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7.
Super
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7
Dog.
FM.
One family.
Straight up.
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7
No.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7
You don't need to ask me, say, how are you doing? About Michelle, what
92.7 Super FM.
My car is one family. It's not bad. You see, it's not bad. I don't know whether it's the first one. This car is shocking. This one is I know going to work on time. I'm going to buy it when again. I have to push it out.
One family, one radio.
Ekio, Jamil. Say, wow. Are you good?
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7.
I think it's not ready.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
I don't understand. My own is not taking me. I don't
Radio, Super 92.7.
One
But I have
family.
music and everything.
One radio.
You cannot do that.
92.7
You explain
Super
yourself.
FM.
They don't ask me already by 10. Beside the 10 o'clock hour, they don't ask me. Say, where is your visa? I say, come and show it. Wait, no, sir.
One radio.
Wallahi, I'm not
92.7 Super FM.
Come and see.
One family, one radio,
Yeah, I believe you.
Super 92.7.
When is the difference? You know what I mean?
One family.
Totally unrelated. Did we get our visa?
92.7 Super FM.
Fact is, this
One
is just
family, one radio,
for
Super
I don't understand why you did not ask me whether I paid.
One family.
It's not supposed to bring it to
One
Facebook.
radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio.
What did I
92.7
talk
Super FM.
Your one family,
Say it now, say it now, say it now.
92.7 FM.
Say it now. Don't you
One
see
family.
the afraid of anybody? It is Super 92.7, your one family,
92.7
one
Super
radio.
FM.
Your
And
one
it's time for
family,
Dear
one
Man.
radio, Super 92.7
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7
One family. One radio.
Can you tell I'm
92.7
done
Super
with
FM.
this?
Your one family,
Can you tell
one
I'm done with
radio,
Pastor Dennis? I
Super
don't even know why he's here.
92.7 FM.
I don't know.
One
Why are
family.
you here? You know it's their show. See, they will put you out anyhow.
Me, yes, last week
92.7
and then
Super
Pastor is
FM.
not as much as
Your
sent a
one
message
family,
to say,
one
hi,
radio,
gifted God.
You that you were not going to be here.
Are
Do you think you should
alive?
tell him that, oh,
One
He's saying
family.
he's not competent to reach out to you. As
One
reach
radio.
out to him. Yes, I did.
92.7 Super
You
FM.
didn't come
Your
back.
Pastor
one
Dennis,
family,
did she reach out to you or
one
not?
radio,
don't know.
Super
You don't know what?
92.7
Oh, Nemo, tell him.
One family.
Did you call me? Oh, you don't know why it just that I remember that. You will say it outside.
No, I just have a problem with you being the only person that remembers that.
Wow.
I'm not saying you didn't, but
wait. The day you didn't come, I didn't call.
What day was that?
Oh, what day was that? Now you have amnesia. So there are days you don't. Fantastic. Amnesia is
this lady
Pastor Daniel has amnesia.
So you said so there are days I don't know what. Let the people hear.
It is Super 92.7 your one family one radio. And they plan you Wednesday night also. Oh sorry, Wednesday night. We're on the show together on Wednesday night. It's about to go down. Wednesday night. Wednesday night right here on Super 92.7 FM. Join us from 9 p.m. Please, I'm single and waiting to be found. I'm single and waiting to be found. You could not put words into my mouth. Anyway, Basil Dennis is here, but before this, my guy, our one and only, SB for sure. SB of life. SB. I mean, your eyes are tired, but you always look really amazing. You make me remember that today is not Monday.
92.7 Super
Especially
FM.
when he wears his native attire. Yes, he doesn't make us feel very too serious. When he walks in, like he's like, oh, yes,
Well,
we have you here today.
92.7 Super FM.
We're glad you're here today. How's family, SB?
Yeah, we're good. Like, I really don't know how to
take compliments. See you blushing, but you don't make it. No, take it to SB. You're awesome.
Super
SB, you're such an amazing guy.
Thank you.
You're so cool. How was your weekend?
Yeah.
One family.
My weekend. Oh, okay, I've been working on the new
Super
house,
FM.
You already found? Well, yeah, we rejoice so. What should we when we rejoice together that?
Yeah.
I think he said it. So
Super FM.
Your one family.
So that was my
Is that which one yours?
That was my weekend. I worked
nice.
One family.
I played the like just
92.7 Super
And then you
FM.
start the walk.
One family, one radio.
We the houses in Nigeria just came like just
to move in.
One family.
There are some that come like that.
92.7.
Not like so. You don't think that there is. There is. There are. There are plenty.
Super 92.7.
Come on, man.
One
It's
family.
only the Lord that's gonna help me here. We see next year. We see next year.
92.7
At this
Super
point,
FM.
next year.
Your one
Next year.
family, one
Okay,
radio.
and of course we. But if you want to give me house, wait. You know I still wanted to house.
One family.
So in 6 months' time, like no, 4 months' time, you want to house. Let's start
92.7
talking
Super
about it.
FM.
Your one
Yes,
family,
but I only
one
house sit
radio.
in like
Super
in
92.
like certain places. You understand? Certain places you want to house sit and you're choosing where to house.
92.7
Yes, now you're choosing where to. Now walk like you know choose where to
I
walk.
want to send you to
Super
go house seat.
92.7
For where?
FM.
One family.
Mankodo. No, Manboro.
One radio. 92.7
Where are
Super
you?
FM.
Your one family,
Hi G-Mine, how are you?
One family.
Good morning to you, G-Mine. How was your weekend?
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family,
How's family?
one radio.
How's the
Super
deal?
92.7.
Yeah,